kakra in train. Now, for yentimi ni won komo enhye every say SHS placement no yengi sika wo bia ho. Wunya bi ya community ho. Ko bi omye placement no. Na wo mo bi kwaje sika bi a wa na wo sika na opese utia. Abusha no pay say wo do afidie na to TVSYZ. Na wo hwe dwumadi edi a. Na me fa sa akonya nso ama wakwaba kese pa. Dwabo Ase dwumadi ni live on Power 97.9 FM and of TVSYZ. You know, a social media platform, so I want to be bombarding in nature. You may be a go hop and to Facebook at Power 979 FM. Trolling in a boom. You won't see a goom live and colored with Facebook. You have been commercial show minor TVSYZ and so Facebook. After XYZ broadcasting over YouTube. I want to Jabra near no one needs media in mum. If it's Sabre and Quapim set 10 a.m. Babusha Midi and Calvin Pom and I'm in a tell you media so. Nama baba sommo. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Dani Nani, Adichram US Abrochimemo, Echo the United Nations General Assembly. Nan Sama Hodwa will be at me, will be angry, and Samopa and Sama and Cransha Womo, and someone a dear Ebebre Ghana, Nebiaka Africa in a San Comono, Anna His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Kodia, Menoka say, and rather, yeah. Wababedu woman Ghana mua yeah wo hwe no ade na panifoko hia no kwan na niema ye kama Your Excellency, welcome back home. Nyankopon sha men peneda afei His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wabomodiya peja prison fo akwahoma first no na prison fo di 1 cedi 80 pesos a day 1 cedi 80 pesos a day. Nti wokọ a wohwe omugari wohwe omomo na yade nkrum enkwan ne gusu na edi kan wase na ekotwen ho another His Excellency John Dramani Mahama o si dabi sika ni sododo ade na nipa betimi edi 1 cedi 80 pesos a day wopani ba nti wo de akọ 5 Ghana cedis from 1 cedi 80 pesos. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wabomodiya pejamo Edi akọ 5 Ghana cedis edi amaye nuanu prison for ye bo modi ajebre ne edi hu nkomo na fe ne ye nkomo kase no eye galamse ekwan a Ghana for temamufo ne ahwoho bi efa kwambone so etu agudie wo man Ghana mu a na enunti ese yensuo ese yensase ese yen forest reserves a ye jato wo ebo man ye chidom no esunsanso a eba na bi ye de ade yari kan bubo bi so they say yenuane ye di ahodo nyina abushia eye mercury ni led na agimu ensase na ye di enuane ne wo so nyina mercury ni led na ewurawura mu eno so enye ma ye nipadua wo breko ayakodwom ni yekoto nyadoa yekoto tomato yato meko ana jene ana even tomatoes yes enti sabre idie na me ne umienu ye na ye nyina yakabom na galamse ya yadi say nsu ahodo okọ Ghana Water Company Limited a omo plant bebira wo mo boa na nkensuo be ya fiefie mo ma shut it down if it's a galamse nsu yi abomoden abawura machines yi mu ama wo mo sone so kura nye yie aye madi upon yare wo ahodo a mercury ni lead ya ye de galamse ni de breye no sabre nsu aye benya no mkura so hoden enti den ye yentina ho ebise bi no so kwan ya omo fa so didi no ne say o man Ghana na enti re beje brabushira na sen koma hodo ye twago nyina no ye de nchiremu abre wo abreko aye pempanifo a wo mo betimi de santi ase wei ene kwan ya ye mfa so na galam se nsam yintimi mbrase na o man Ghana ho nto no kakra brabushira wo kame ho efi sabre yi enkopem se 10 am bebo ye ba bedi nkomodi afọ man Ghana ho ye ba be hyehyɛ o man no ye beye ne sɛ de ye beye na meni umienu nyina mfasode bia ewomu no ye nsa betimi aka ye de midi de enke obrempom bio ena me na me tijuma de so abusha ma min kanfo sa jackpot yi ma wo na fe bomodin asane so se na wuku ada ye midweek yi wo betimi adi sika de agu botom ai power mega jackpot I was away ana power from first wall na fe ye tiefo ne ahwefo abribia ye ni mu di dwumadi e ibo mu no wotimi ache musika de agu mu botom wo bra mo hyeda na se e enti anopa bia ana yede sans ensami tu dwa bomode e simple on the 3rd of October Power Mega Jackpot che 16,000 Ghana cedis cash enya check yebo odi a wo ba ya legus ufon so ana won sem say wam here they are showing some jit na kokodi enti efie de ya on the 3rd of October 2025 yeah just 16,000 Ghana cedis Power Mega Jackpot no so na kwa de obefa so no watimi aye bienie simple kra fa phone no na bo star 274 hash star 274 hash star 274 hash the bacho wunya bo wie press select option 2 Power Jackpot moto ba ko bi 10 Ghana cedis pack bomori na to ni bebre efise dodo a wo to no ana betimi aboa na nyame ya domo efiada ye bodi no a udi etimi apie mu no wage 16,000 Ghana cedis titi sikana 160 million na waso wage na de ahye wata so a Shannon so say NLA Caritas platform na wo maji atum say jumadi e enkoso na ntimi mo Ghana for na emo ni fie du wotwe a ba cho jumadi e won kan ho enhyehyɛ kakra so bata ho twana dodo na timidi misaka Power Mega Jackpot ana obedie abusia no pay minim say wobia abribia wo hwehwa de pa bi ato no de adane dofo ase wo de adane maame ase wo de adane nua bi ase anapa ma menkanfo Franco Trading Enterprise mfema ho phone bi a wo hwehwe say Nokia iPhone say Samsung we ba try Franco Trading Enterprise na obenya bi wo ho ne papa na so ne border form wo de say smart TV say ranging from 32 to 100 inches Franco bebo air condition and also 1.5, 2.0 and 2.5 horsepower. Franco Trading Enterprise in the Debebo chest freezers, refrigerators, a washing machine, microwave, blender and CCTV cameras. You let me aye diama wo fie and our jumem office. Na be a ube nam se we to kwan po. Ya ye installation wo phone so ama na de ekoso wo jumem na ofie bi a betimi ehunu. Franco Trading Enterprise ne benya na papa de ama wo. Enti bomode so do any better Franco Trading Enterprise and opaway any abiribia wo hwehwe electronic gadget na papa na so ne border formato no matimi dia bo a wo betimi download Franco Trading Enterprise app no e wo App Store and Play Store na ho so watimi ni o madi nhyiamu aye order na wo fie kura ye de bebrel bomode na phone numbers na frɛ Franco Trading Enterprise na nkyiremu bi a wo hwehwe awo de besomo 0246 422-338 0246-422-338 and 0555-939-311 0555-939-311 and 0302-225-651 0302-225-651 Franco Trading Enterprise or sister na your phone papa FA. Let's talk educational consult some encounter and pay. Say ban say entity motor for mo from free be bosomi nsia kopem mfie nsia de a Ghana ha nyina school ba kopɛ ana mo bɔ mo humodi yie pa enti wo call Let's Talk Educational Consult or more Let's Talk Education preschool and elementary so they make kind from 6 months I kopem 6 years we ba cho money na fa ba ne ko wo mo ngebre ma wo ba ne ntete papa no wonye nsuahunu yie a wo banyini abɛyɛ panyini pade ama wo kai na hyɛ nso say all year round school vacation be any no mo gina INDEC any Montessori kwan no so no mo de kire obana de ebie na dwene mu yie pa momode na fa ho koka electric abusia no na bibia ntimi ye kama afem ma wo na memene da bia wo ma hyehye dwumadi ahodo nso a wo ma pempanyifo wo ma kodare sa dwumadi ahodo yi nyina mu a wo mo di mu nkire mu pa ma mofra no mo mutimi sua hunu ebi ti say entrepreneurship public speaking technology and a fair art. So Sage Media Let's Talk Educational Consult for FMP for Macodere Mutre Ubano. I'm Otimisia Mebuana Brabo. And you won't free mo, but more than enough for any chair. Let's Talk Educational Consult for one more a year Teshi Nungwa Estate, Mango Street in this one. From one number we so nature movie I was share one more fandomo 0249 069 821 0249 069 821. Let's educational consult or say building the future through children. What that you know, yeah, bomodin near bon fapim ye, area from a friend. Ola Sevilla Herbal Center Sebra. Ola Sevilla Herbal Clinic. Say swollen legs, breast lump, stroke, diabetes, afe chronic 82 war, sauce ahodwa, kidney problems, any waist pains. But Ola Sevilla Sebra or where papa? What they can wa. No matter baby, I would aqua winya wedro. But you be young one the above brand about. Afe asthma, afe pass a cocoa, epilepsy, menstrual disorder, and a restoration of a sexual weakness. And also Ola Sevilla Herbal Clinic. A young word you may hear pa. Ebwa. Womacha kwa wa shama opposite Access Bank no. Bomode na call na kwaji wa ya hwe. From one number we so na jinchire mu awo hwe no. 0576 656 658 0576 656 658 and 0200 623 038 0200 623 038. Ola Sevilla Herbal Clinic. Or say only God can heal you. I wish you a higher power 97.9 FM live on TV XYZ Dwabo Ase Jumedi and on the pay you go so edit so more ko Facebook at power 979 FM Jumedi you twegu live ho obetimi a share the wadwenkyere ede ato ase ye beje bre ne yakenkan de ama no obi ahu sampa won so kan wadwenkyere sipi esita and now my Ghana egu so fa ne ntoma pa bi edifra TV XYZ nso Facebook and afa XYZ broadcasting the YouTube and abenyan na afa wetimi ahwe dwumadi bi na bibibiara etimi aye kama sabre die mfoni kese bre ana yedi suo no ko wakrata no emu mpensempensemu ensema hodo a wo matro de aba yeba ne de aba besomo adwoa kwatwa atnase mame mana kwa aba na afa ye nhyase adwoa na ho tesen
nyame adum obempo
bibia bokode me kala no wa shene sana
sa
blue
sa
say ntina me support Chelsea we e boni fandi beba o mo ne me ba be
o join me ko team ni bi
oh
kafra
adwoa
yeah
ale only me problem and
oh davi
na bi wa kan me ko
blue dia me ko fo na tashe
o be so bu ma be mo
e me ko fo na tashe blue
me sha ma se me ho den no obi entimi sesama gi
me nka se me sesa waji
o be se wo sesa
de nyam de me
na o frame team me ko sen
de bi o si blue na me si blue dia me ko fo na she blue
me da se
me nka se
but the whole world ye na ekuta club world cup no ye na ekuta ye
na ye
ye bobo
minim se mu na kitam na ye akwa bi am kwa wo se omonko akap na safo adem enti no matum di se next year no mbebie na msi we
adwo nenso den akwa krata hodo no mo ka
kwa krata na de nsembebre na enene etodwa ewo mu na mamemfa Ghanaian Times the Daily Graphic rather emfa enhye enkrata yi ase ene anopeya na chese Education Ministry no ene womo ekasa ewo the Daily Graphic wakrata krata feto so edu emiensa na womo echimu a enche sika a chese eye 300 million Ghana cedi no eye infrastructure nkwa womo ebesisi ewo category A schools no emu ewo my Ghana mefise said the Ghana free senior high school na banitina ma school no emu tra na etre entina hu behia se ye besisi adan ahodo ebeboa amadisuafo no
na no my category A nkwa
say bia ye di free suru na de aba from step by step
entina enkofo prese wo mo so mo ba bewura category A no even though o manya entina ye decide 15,000 na okwakotia
obetia because person the banko category A school no timi de me ba no we school we
ye ko bi ni si mo man home let the bees and the seas brief almost standing ko we can was comedy in krato so o de e ba be ye but behind the scenes no mumu nim say category A enti senka obi nyane de ya onim say beba
yes
Goya sas ye boy. We dey my category A.
So my
me go school say see ya na me nim say me will be na see ya say me dey.
I say you move be
nyam enu mi so ya.
Eno an say you be sisi school adan am senior high school for.
Titia.
Ehun hia say mo be specific say A and B.
So as young.
International said the education ministry no wo mo ebo amane no na krata fe to so edu ensia na chese Stanbic Bank na wo mo kasa say ye share eye IMF wo mo fifth review a wo ma ye eba no economic ho nsenkan ya wo mo echima o my Ghana eye economy no chese still na no progress no ahoden no ewo esro eyi a chese emu nsem ewo enkrate yimu ene anope na eye professor eye ekwia pokua enso emfonyi eda eye ehanom se wono eye chairperson edema National Media Commission ni mfonyi eda hanom se na wono nso o kasa de atraban no se eba no ye media no ho nsenkan ya state no financing on the media no was say omutimi edwen hu ebiem
omunhyemu kena omadwene ho awie omunhyemu kena
omadwene ho awie taka so ombehyemu kena neska na omankini nye deep na chese entimi emboa na media ho nsenkan no NCP ewo my Ghana mu enti the daily graphic no in same way afoforo pi na aka ho bi na edimu atene.
Okay mama ma ama poma chicheku akwaba ama
hello
anope want to say
me hoye na me adomo
what's 16 years of you
so any Miss Bill I'll be 16 I go dey be like this.
Ama paper be na kuta no be
anope me kita Ghanaian Times Dwabo Okrah na anope nso nsem no abo andodo no anode ababeto edwam Ghanaian Times amane bo awo boni bi yese Ghana mampani Yeri John Dramani Mahama ye hwe nanim ese nyame adom afie da ebe o chinechi fie da ya wone civil society organizations ahodo won mu hia na illegal mining ya sese gye ne ho ntre ha wo Ghana mountain so no ye no ewo nkonwasie no mo kosie susu adwen no mahwe kwan ya ye betumi afa so amasa ha no yetumi aso anno anope wode ho asem wode ababeto dwa ewa ha na Water Aid Ghana woman so lanche 18.9 million Ghana city wash project ha o my Ghana tifie po emantam no emo eho na sedwedi eba na ababe eboade nti anope ofa Ghanaian Times Dwabo Okrah no sansem no nso wode mo fa bi wode aba eba mantam bambo regional security ene eho ensem ajama yaban eso obebo my Ghana na ya hyemoden ya strengthen no na ejina na so na ne nyina koyi anope sansem no nso ewo Ghanaian Times Dwabo Okrah no emu na osi eko bi a wo mo nso din ene fesog ene ne wo mo de atodwa ya wo mo kyese e wo se de regulatory framework nhihye bi gu kwa so ebeboa ama surrogacy practice a ekoso Ghana na ne mi ahodo no yebetumi ahwe ho asem nipa bebre awo ho aya asem de ama wo mo no bi wo a wo mo option aka wo mo etumi aya ne se yebepa obi a ono betumi agina nyinsen no de ama wo mo no mo anipa krowa wo magye wo mo ba na se wo matua nipa ne ka no okọ no se wo se de nhihye eto ho ede boa obu a no na adwuma wo ya no okra oswankrofo nyinsen oswankrofo nyinsen surrogacy ai nti onu ye surrogate se bia me wo hoi na me sister bra wo ho a yebetumi ayi ne ho nsu ayi wo ho nsu ne de egumidiem na se me manyi mahwa akwala na 9 months me wo wie ya pe but the home ye se we ni me na wo nsu ni me ana ebetumi aba se we ni me ba wo ni me ana wo ni baby a yete kra
okay
nti no contract
na agora no onum no fo
wajine ne ba no ano
se ne nuane bebele wo ho ye de ma
nuane wo ho ye de be na emenedi
ebi wa ha ebi okrum
Ghana ebi wa ha obi a ye bi o Ghana nche ebi a media ni bi kura
ama
option but wo ho bebre ho bebre
you ask na kona nimpa
yes obu ha anya se bi on pese obenyinsen but we try back we try me obu ha ni nyinsen na cha na ebosome
na wode ani ni ahoɔden a ebekita akra
na se
ye betwe oba no de ni atwe be ma ne de ye de ama
because en the kabo mu ye akwala no nti ye kabo mu a na ye de egu mu nti wo na abehwe nyinsen na
tebia edem ne ayi adwoa na omopese omoyesa na omotwe edem de na omotwe adwoa de na omde agu
enu so be ono no be wo akra no enye ni moja okoye die ne kura enye ne ba mene edem ba
wow
to on de nyinsen no wo kura ma keke wia no waje
ska wo mu
ska wo papa
edem boni trinko o party academy
ska wo mo nkrofo ye pa
okay am about me dear me pesa me ka ho asem kakra ka ho eye His Excellency John Dramani Mahama meeting with the CSOs no efa illegal mining irresponsible mining I know essay yensuo essay yensase yen forest reserves no me the year pa da no opim so otumfo say tu asante hene na o ka asem bi ama galam say ne kono wo ho eye kitikiti bi say
oh yes
ohini biye ni ho a ye tu galam say wo no kromu a onim ho bi
onim pa na da nsase no krofo no mkofa ne kwa
what the make at na say ohini biye ni ho enti da no opim so ka enti say ye ba be bawuram ye ba bedu ukrom na ohini galamsey koso wo ho a me ya frɛ ohini aba nana
wabeya no
yes wasase so ana galamsey yi koso a ɛsɛn sase sɛn nsuo no poison ye no ba asese ye bedi say wokoto nyado akora usuro wokoto kontomira usuro wokoto meko a usunu gugem efri say mercury ni leather ye de ye sa galamsey yi no
enya asem ketwa
ha nipa
and I know Food and Drugs Authority send no more ka send you any bia e wadwa ma so edru point because say cream ne nyema ni bi kra ho no so lead wo mercury wo
e de kra
ka ho cadmium ne nasefo nyina wo ne keji nyina de ye ni asese mercury ne lead ahye mu maseta o de o si enko kan ya die fo
serious and obi wa akra ha o ka galamsey asema enfano
because
ye tu galamsey wa ha
but ensusu
no na wudi
e do mu tu galamsey na hone no bai ni nyina
banchi no na wudi ni wa ha osu market wo no ban osu ye dua banchi
efiri baabi na eba baabi efiri tu galamsey wo
thank you osu ye dua body ahene wa ha
ebi ni ha
okọ western region hono mo a said the body se hwibo di mo ne ade body free wa galamsey wo hono ubenya bi wa ha na ntoro wa ne ade enti no eye national concern e wo so obiare ne ho gimu ba bia illegal mining e di yen kro na ya ye koom na ase ye mu bi die ba bia ye te no me wo cantonment njimfa me ho ene agese said the nkrofo kransi odi fi abrochire ba no onya adoa ne okontomire nyina so kra one way or the other
bia wo kra free runim de
wo baby kra no kra baby efi ba wo te wo diem na wo hunu baby efi ba wo kuma to yem nti ye ntimi fa kwan pa bia so ntu ye gold no age se tintina tin ye de chamfan sinsu a ye betimi anom de ebo ye ho ban ni ye sei no eno pani way a na mpepese ni bisa no kwa bia so ni wa ye betimi de aye mining aje ba nsa ama wa wie paper no
anti Ghanaian time ba kwa eno so wa haye o se Ghana water resources no e decline into from 1900 cubic meter per person in 2016 say about 1500 cubic meter per person say sanity
nyame kra na ndom ye
wo makwakoye water resources commission for akoye na wo mo de emu ensem abetudwa
nyame na ye adom say decline in name man
sakra say ya hwe ho asem ebedu ba bi besa nti edru sa point ni so na emu ayere nti we Ghanaian times dia
me ka miri bia me tu kwan call baby me koka kirom se enche bia se mantu abura wo kurom ha aje mo de polytank sikie mo bankran e ba woja na mo bebu nsuo pumping station nyina wo ho a nsuo eda ho no na esone so na distributi acha makro no enei se abura muto a aje o mo de sachet water dware wo mo de ye bibia e wo kro no eno mo tim din wo mo timu a obi ehu se ne ye wo ka na afa se wo ka fa e ana se bi Ajo yanko ye nim paper ben ne wo.
Yeah, koyen mikita the Daily Post the Obokrata no na chachu chikata mfonyi da hanom sei. Said ye ka galamsa asen crofo call sa binding declare state of emergency ni de ben no. Wo se ne aye hwehwe no. Yanya hwe yi. Wasi be careful what you wish for. Na chese chachu chikata ensema wode ma wo mo call for sa chenchena binding declare state of emergency. E wo galamsa so no.
Yeah. Water bodies in the forest is a security zone. And similar to state of emergency. And to watch, you say, will be dance you no coffee. Or the almost trail. Udruwa, Bibi any aframe. Mebaho. Quadra to us.
And one in some matter say, a Daily Post the Obokrata and Munano pay.
Okay. Yakwama say
Mamefa Chronicle the Obokrata and Mwiwa Eastern Regional MPP MPs deny calling Brian to retract their endorsement of Baumia. Intinano near say a woman temumra shibidwafobe sedumwatwe. MPP aside almost so many endorse Alhaji Muhammad Baumia and then Kreba so yes say Chikra no frere Brian Panich. O watching us a grassy waka as one way. Yenona anopay, or mobile woman, yes, say, no crest or my friend Brian. I retract my endorsement of Baumia.
MBP,
just almost waging about me, chip him.
Na, it's you. Omo Makotia, sir, 4.6 million Ghana cedis. Ediakofa forms. Konina, Omo Bregu. Na say, Chema won't to me.
Oh, na say, Baumia, dear, so almost started in MPP for Queen.
What did they make a show?
They show
no matter what happens.
On one on Bayaman, Namoama, the Caribbean one, I say, mobile a friend say,
Kennedy.
A book, register no nam homode.
And on Maka.
Register
no my yewi. Obia wo ye ken, obia wo ye bam. Obako do wudi ni. Ama sensio to ewiabo. Baumia be ye flag bearer de ama MPP 2026. And untina for the first time, one more quack edan omukosi no mo boss.
Yeah, boss once.
Na minim pila ko ejina ho mo. Omo den chance
na in the spiritual realm.
The spiritual realm.
We so mo aka so mo di sunsun mu ne.
Yes.
Na no mo wi no mo say spiritual.
Nti omo no we dey bodan. So dey na so mu ase a we
pilala. So mo pila nti omo
MPP pe.
Omo hihye wi say wi sa na. You be chairman here, I was here you cover on your side because you could you be so anybody side.
Baumia winia, who kuta position bia one year Baumia away.
I just said na make it was a shema when yan and crow from so one the various
I wish say come to me I get themselves together because you hear opposition obetimi aboa na bribia watwe aban na dwene esi baby pa yebetimi ahihye o man because engrofo kan na party ni anye begu na yebe yese da bi yembesa MPP begu ye pese o montena o na afei wo monhwe amamuo pa wo monhwe sede ye de ne matoto na kwan mu a eboa ma o man fa ne ntema pa bi difra na de omo ye de eno ade ya mehu se omo general secretary Justin Frimpong Kodia I see the party is in difficulties and delicate situation. Let's not pretend. Oh yeah, Justin Waka. Oh, see there. Boto si ho, omo mokora, omo ntimi fenshim da. Omo ntimi fenshim.
Enti ye mfa ba ko penwie na ose fuel dealer bi na ode Total Energy kogina court wo matwe asem no ache ewi ache no watumi edi asem ni munkunim amene ya share Total Energy ese wo monhwe na within 30 days on release a letter on issue letter bi enfama within 30 days enfama wo monti ensem no ane nchie mu ni wo Chronicle the Obokrata no emu abenya nchie mu America ni bi na sese nsu ya twena gina court say wabe deal in gold only license gold board for ka
they know it's on the internet ewo bia platform bia be gold board for this anchor yato enti obia omo be che ne sabre wo Ghana say or delay in gold illegally no waseda onimni oh yeah and am ekoso enkofogusu to gold no so masepa enti ora sami jamfi gold board penny pa Esquire enkofogusu to gold no underground omo fa kwampa so mo mamunya din mo ne national security mo chi omo nso a mo mia omo mene e we so man no agudie wo kro mo nya so mfa so o matwi o man na di a chede do good for all your hons and sem bi asase e beba ama bebire eji ama mo wie wo ho asi ano no okay His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ba o
wabelande
enra
enro belande
kama na boys bi on Facebook TikTok no madwa pa
chese
aden na wakwa America na wakwa kochesa
wache
omo ato abade amounts say mampani
so oja obi wa achiri na vice president so obehwe achiri
no onwie ye
wo mo hwehwe
no mu hu
enti omo ma warning say no ase wa ma ombeto no
mo pe America kwa mo
say America for abanu man to be
ya ni atwale
maji president na mo say ade then oyo o ma mbiem
ya mampani akwaba ya mana kwaba nsem na okọ kan no so hu sunsuanso na hyase dedi wakasa pa wakasa yi the boldness no de kokasa man mo pia ai ni se wa ben so oni CS so nhia mudie na chi no ye be hu nsesan wo galamsey ekun ne mu se no pe ne de enkrofo peso mo de break aban no but eno so so nya de aban no be se odeshi nya de eno betimi break yo mo
party here is careful and they want one
party na bo mo abeji siga
but your party here is kentinu mo bi galamsey ntum and they want man on ma camera
uri ejai
anoma akoko ne kokoni ye ko atiku kwa hunusia ni about na afọ aba bibisa Ajua any ama madam Asia no pay.
Yes, you that's
okay. You ebisa high power 97.9 FM live on TVSYZ. Dwabo Ase dwumade ni egu so ede so mo no. Mfoni kase na ye beda na di nsema hodo a ko wakrata hodo na church di aba na ye ba be chirechire mo a kire mo na bibia timi aye kama enche bia na afi ye di agoprama ho nsem enso ba na ye di aba be so mo na before ye be ko agoprama so ho nsem no ma me nkanfo haxa mesa ene ne haxa capsules enfema eye osa edro kese a no matter the years a osa no atena wabrabo mu ba be saw yare se wo ka haxa mesa ene ne capsules adi bomu a wo de nom no se de ye kire no pepepe Michelle bo wo osa yare no ebetu afiri wo sukura wo hu bie wo na obi okura na osa ne bia ba betena no so but onhuni wonim na emu me ba be kire wonne se wunya hu se wonya weight loss and a loss of appetite obi aduane no no kon ni moye ha wontimi nidi papa bia acid reflux belching afi bloating chest congestion chest pain nausea heartburn dizziness anemia and afi lower back and flank pain before or after eating and a bloodings too sa niema mabobo so nyina se otimi nya hu bi hu sansankyere ni bi wo nipadua mpe kai na hye ne nso se osa yarwa na ebo kokko so ba betinem ne koba ne sade a eye dro ba kope ana me kan for the amount eye haxa mixture and in haxa capsules se dro ye ntafo e kan ba ho nanom me shebo osa no ebetu ayira kora wo hu bi o abusia FDA fo abomoden age atom se dro ye beboa emra mesa yare na mmom wo yo ba wafa yefunu a untimi numbi se wawo na wo ma obanufo untimi numbi abofra wo ni 12 years won so adrei won ka ho bomode na se nso se drugstore any pharmacy shops you abenya bi na mo ko okan shi drug lane Repash Ventures and Hallow se hona be ko benya bi ho Madina e Cars Pharmacy Tema Little George Community 5 Africa so Educard Pharmacy open the door to bomode na friend number si na fe won sentimental hashtag capsules any me say bi into wars ayare asem fema 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 and 0203 822 855 0203 822 855 Haxa Mesa and any capsules a osa yare no ne time for pa we say braso say ye de agoprama so wonsem e de beba be somo kwadwo fosu fandi atenase ma me mana kwaba na afi ye nto adwumadi no so K fosu fandi
NK Obrempon.
Now what is that? Okay.
We are fantastic. Who for many are
me who are na come at dear me who pa me ni the way I bought Chelsea Gumbe.
Oh, David.
Oh, you.
Oh, David. And rather some way I did.
Was
it rather Chelsea?
They best team, best team in the world. And now Ubeka said yes, sir.
Oh, say ende I mean
nti no say mo ka Chelsea ho asem a eya mo hihye ne ye
and there no doubt about that. Come on.
na league this season no mi say beje
Bacho.
onyi ni nti dey 2 hours kwa asem me das etiefo ne ahwefo I ready ama o.
All right, NK, it's your kind of Russell Saguresi Abuano se power morning sports. They're sharing it to me and fast sumo. Oh, Dwabo Ase media says power 97. Banana fan of TV XYZ. Usa Ocean Kama and Samuel Edoso. Nemo Yedi Kan Yedi Tie and Emeka Amamsu with Timmy Aten. And remember Remo Akoko Piemo L under 17. Siadie. O say ya qualify. Namia Tuma Afcon Ebaso. El Morocco under 17 ya qualify ya Kwanesa El Honwako Piemo and so straight draw all blacks on Makate new partnership deal etimi akoso hunsem ekwekwe sanso na kopiemo and that time on na say UEFA Champions League no etimi ekoso ho results the fixtures coaches ni bitimi kasa Jose Mourinho andra ankoye amfa mano Real Madrid after some day 5 every Atletico de Madrid ho they say amonso akose biem el head hunsem Emma it was shown to time to cool that trainable so Roger Emmanuel the sports monarch justice about the Diamond Boy and after born the D Mabel and we chidom say producers the Miamatina say and I know permitting someone Bromedine I'm saying the prince himself F to the A and DY fan team. I mean, sure, I say, not me for my damn Kakupium, Ivory Coast, and I say, Okupium, the under 17, the Black Starlet of Ghana and Dra, next semi final of the game of 1 foot zombie tournament. No El Costa Kamaka Wenina, Essence serve as qualification. Into Nyamea 2026 under 17 Afcona Ebekoso El Morocco and Dra and her semi-finals on the Black Stars of Ghana on Nigeria and the team according to Banner Ghana Nigeria the N say Adrian Noah say Nyom Tour say ball near ball boxing or Daniel rivalry need so ye pa and found say Chaskele Cry near ball cry rivalry no as soon and Dra Ekoso Kama and so our Ivory Coast and the Blast Talents of Ghana Chile Nigeria for one way day, at the end of 90 minutes, the Blast Talents of Ghana to meet Nigeria, Pome Kabianwa, or went to me and sim at the Braga Kain Kadesi, are branching the Adam Michael, Awuli, or no, and a ball first goal, 21st minute, no, and to me, I said the first goal at the Mark Ghana, El Hona face Uko Piemudia, the second goal at the second half, and the team by a branching the dean at the Ghana Knee Pound, as in the Dinny. Robinho Yahoo Gavi wajini nyina afa Robinho Yahoo Gavi ono ele team a ball the second goal na Ghana a team secure no a team copy of finance when no finance pay ana mo copy mu nemo e sound so say automatically ma qualify na me 2026 2026 CAF AFCON e be cost no e ade say copy ma Ghana ye team a qualify to Morocco. Yeah, ko say yan ko qualifications for football qualification. Yeah, they are qualified that. I train set teams member near draw me nyina akwa hye mu e hontia no sema ko say the ball coach Prosper Atogum and the man tena so ye show mo say cup no finals no on betimi ahwini na bibia etimi akonkan enso ede amomtia no ho ensem enso entie firi ono ne ko sem from a na ye kwakopia mu enso ewo agriculture development bank a yetwa so friend ADB no endrada and say okopie mu dia announcement kese pa etimi pass si ade mu chema newly promoted side eno Swedro All Blacks si ade mu chema omo ni omo a partner kama si ade sponsorship no koye ede amo omo chema si ade ade so ma confirm Swedro All Blacks for say omo bebo machi do no ma bo ma teams no bibia etimi akonkan ade mo omo geni omo sha se the Ghana Premier League this season no and so ma be last season omo team a boy from the Division 1 league no and omo qualify so be pm the Ghana Premier League 2025-26 season as see ade bibia e konkan and on 3 matches and ye team ya ba Swedro they are on course omo hwe say bia be call and no ana ko pm dia ade say ukopie ma managing director edema ADB apanedin ede Mr Edward Ato Sapon ono ede sekakra etruja echire mu so say dentia omokofo say akabe hu say other institutions no so mo pe team bi as sponsor ma come back for successful clubs no e bi say Kumasi Asante Kotoko Heart to Folk Mediema Samra Boyfo come back for mo so mo na come be sponsor mo nanso omo de omo hu ni sa na mu makokofa Soweto All Black newly promoted side and about the Ghana Premier League no and makokofa no nemo ni omo hia ni nyina ne say omo sponsor mo day to day activity I mean match day no omo hwe sponsor no mo hia bia no omo timi e de abose ne be ye be mo omo league no akwantuo no bibia timi akonkan ye e de nemo no mo hia and say Soweto All Blacks omo bo mo modern say league no omo be kemu na afen so say ne timi da chibi no o wogide ma passe Soweto All Blacks betimi afa league no e de esi omo na so e ho nte no ensem a okopima Mr. Edward Ato Sapon a no e managing director edema ADB edituja.
Most of the corporate institutions want already successful clubs, if I can put it that way. So they want the big clubs. We are coming from an angle where we want to take something that is not known, perhaps. That is nothing. Provide them logistical support to be able to attend their games. The players will be given support as well to be able to play well. So our support, just like the tenor of this relationship, is diverse. It's not something that we can say it's A or B and leave it at that. We've decided to be very open with the club, and whatever we try to support them in diverse ways for them to be a very successful club. Once the aim and the objective is to be among the top 4, we are ever ready to support, as long as these two parameters are always met. They will always have our support, and I can assure you that next year we might return. Bigger. This year the season has just started. There will be more surprises coming away from us. The agriculture development bank will continue to support them to try. We want them to win the Premier League. That is our objective. Is that we support them to win the Premier League. So,
Entiano and Semakupa managing director Edema ADB Mr. Edward Ato Sapon and two Jack Kamako Wiano and Sokopima and general manager Edema Soweto All Blacks Panity and Eugene Nobel and also at the Agri-business to the HM say our partnership we are banned here and we bomb Soweto All Blacks Etimia Kukinemo or assure ADB for say partnership with Mayano and Yato Benu Isan say Soweto All Blacks on Bemo de League no. Osomatimi anche league ne krampa top 4 de on be ginem na fe e ba ne gaka top 4 omatimi abobi e de aboante si e de fans no ana AD before enkomakoma entom ye Soweto Blacks aba e be stay.
Our performance is very key. Ensure we at least place 4 for the league every season. That is our goal and target. We also want to make ABB as visible as it is. We are going to put them on our pitch panels. At the end of the day, every match day, ADB will be mobilizing funds for us, put them on our replica jerseys. At least, I think this marriage will go a long way to ensure ADB benefits a lot. And next season, come next season, I think all the goodies they are giving us, they are going to give us 1,000 folks. That's what we are praying for. So we are going to make sure we are more professional than before. All Blacks is a traditional team, and I think Abeku.
Entiano and Sema Okopia general manager Edema Soweto All Blacks etimide two jade ho seno e sia the ADB and Soweto All Blacks partnership no akabo kama isala ma best sponsor mo kama entiano ensem enso eno tie fro no ne nkopiem enso e the Ghana Football Association akacha disciplinary committee no omotima isia the Okopia teams edidi suwe o ma charge o e ho no Okopia na ese no Kerala United, Dreams FC, Hoho United, Young Apostles, and Afe 11 Wonders. Omuchema sa teams we no adese omo matches omo boy no na pre-match conference na also omo ye no omo ntimi anye bi anye ebi so no man sese no ankoye ento omuchema omo de sobo etimi abo omo up to and 1st October omo respond dia charges bi ho no ye de be bom enso e wo ho no eno ho ensem eno ne nkopiem so same from a Ghanaian Germany base. No, the Ghana need this share panemo Germany and it's what's na abone bra and drata osanso a cyclist and dra obepiem a TV XYZ na de abrante na ye ne de edu twem eye wanwa ene say abrante na timetri bicycle ono de enkofo baga na omo use plane eba chartered flight eba executive flight economy edeba no so ompe enkofo de car eko UK edibi ba no so no de ompe moto o se da bi onye ono de bicycle we twi bicycle every Germany sha ride sa ala be piem oh my Ghana abrante de botai ne sen obe piem oh my Ghana central obe piem TV XYZ and Roger Emmanuel etna se exports so so ne abrante di nkomo no bisa abrante abrante nanti otna si etwe ho so be so de bicycle eba Ghana how many months any countries been and afar so abe piem Ghana abrante chema 3 months and odi okwa so na 16 countries and otimi fire obe piem Ghana abrante ni din ene Emmanuel ni akpo ejei ono e the same say na etudwa
think like who do we need kick out about how many countries and our fire before we do Ghana.
Realms are 16 countries.
16 countries.
We fi bagwana we run another one. We do some few days and hours and we run another one. We do it Ediani kakra na we that's our now we run another one. The realms are
It take you how many months?
Oh, they give me 3.5 months.
3.5 months.
105 days.
Is this something now growing up no now what say I want to do something in future there a be a record be that will be into me breaking.
And there will be some say me school no na me athlete.
Okay.
Very very good athlete. I'm a sprinter and I'm changing a call pole vault.
Okay.
In the whole I was excelling in everything that I would do. School so sa and book no the minimum pa. But say maybe this and the margin ember so at least not until 6-5 years ago me start to say me dream the project with
Entiano Emmanuel ni ej and I said ni akpo ej na samote ne kra we no or to say challenges of fame no say oh ba say do or say oh map ne de onam Europe no ba ne de na kama obeduru Ghana obeduru Africa no but network no na eteko no no say ajo bisa na I mean language barrier cramp na edin man of countries bi odumu and I feel say enomo hu awowo ne nyanya nkyere ne ade dead bodies nyina ohun abrante no e the challenges ni tutu ga
me bag ni there says punctures no minya na ma fix it right on the spot and now say we cheat that we fathers it no enye ketwa woni enye be shia owoni de me hu sa scorpion nzo sa ze we was we steady now we share new memo ba omo we sand ni sunu and e ho no ma na meda say there's a more over 2,300 kilometers then almost 2 weeks and it take him in a cross here in this old visa was there order and said over that over she say na and a landmines and so honor in the way we are Emma a continue and
Entiano challenges are ranting in front of Roger Emmanuel besides namasa Otina say edwin won so person but challenges when you na wa femu but type parent na si wani so ani nti ama wo efas agene we edisi na so wetima be piem omo Ghana James so say digina education person be promote oh my god because say German ho na owo no or say education enye privilege o nemo eye nhye so say so okọ compose so akolo bia so okọ school now ba say so no a teshi boy also ba ha enkran school no enya de ye pay school ento no do ba so beboa ama school no etimi akoso enti ene so ba o den akobo edu sport ene so no mo nyina ka bomu a o mo nyina e de sa genewe etiba ayen
but time dey see me so sigani ma say from my own personal pocket and you can't even realize financial aspect logistically it's one thing let's look at the mission school call ewu hia me pa and me call school baby my affinity because me pay addition na me call Germany no me school my university almost 10 years in my education in Germany. In the me reflect during even my studies say wow education Germany man no and yet privilege a basic necessity, a basic right. It's also enforced. Compulsory. And almost they make use of it. You don't even force them. They know the benefits. I couldn't do maybe two is donation. Education. Exactly. My raising so many funds. Over $20,000. Wow. Edu Sports to promote education. Okay. And I mean, so my community, library, I've used other funds to support and then change like the whole structural.
Entiano abrante ne botaya ode betu dwa ya de bi hu enso entema no wi en kokkom kono se asa botaya we sine so uti se o library we see library ni ade o hwe nim se be boy se de oni edu sport and akambo ma omode sane o eba promotion we e de betu chimo se enye edu sport for nko a ene be so obi biara esi ade why ready so person obeboa because donation ana oye into raise funds no into seremu amombra na meboa no na mmeboa ready so bet partner with any company why ready so be support no na matimi ISR project we
say we a charity project obia enfe ne ho ambition say na wo kai no my ready to partner and lead on. I mean, I want to propagate this. There is a big movie coming soon about the whole project. You say this is a story. It was a future. The kids and the generations to come, they need to hear it and draw inspiration from it. So everyone should get involved, support the cause. Let's move education forward to where it really belongs.
Entiano summer course na sa branch and the Imano ni akpo eje and so tree bicycle all the way from Germany. And we PM my gun or bakwa sene ne nusu ade hunu no ne nyina enso abetudwa ye de ho sem ede ema yen come on tew na yen fan soro so dia and that the UEFA Champions League no etimi ekọ so kamaka resource PM no na very interesting say and tie ukopia Atlanta tenefie eche club good ebo meka mienu ema mo etimi bako kera amateur tenefie ema Real Madrid ko chi mo bo meka num ema mo so entimi anti Atletico de Madrid tenefie eche Frankfurt boneka num ema no etimu bako pe bodo glance and Tottenham Hotspur ko 2-2 hono Chelsea the Blues tenefie eche Benfica bombe kam bako mo so entimi anti Sanso ala Galatasaray tenefie eche Liverpool boneka bako wentimi anti International Milan eche Slavia Praga boneka miensa ama so entimi ante Olympic de Marseille tenefie eche Ajax Amsterdam bombe kanai ama so entimi ante Pafos tenefie ema Bayern Munich eche ne boneka nu ama so entimi ansim adabraka no ele se ukopie mu dia Harry Kane sisi ade ukopie mu Branton goals or boy no sisi ade ukopie Harry Kane ukopie 9 games or ball across all competition no Branton 17 goals the amount of 3 assists. There's advantage. Germany what dear watch wafa. Come on. Samson and Dra Kylian Mbappe super goal or hat trick. It's also copy 9 games of ball at our Real Madrid across all competition. No, and also a team as a 13 goals and so at the moment. Now Antoine Griezmann and Rob a goal at the Atletico de Madrid. Also see I don't copy after so joining Atletico de Madrid. No, about 200 goals and at the moment Dra and no a team of course now after say. Chelsea the Blues echi Benfica bomb kaba comment me antin Jose Mourinho si ade ono any crab Benfica team no or the second card to your chemo say UK for or say UK the oba ho no say omo culture bia Saudi enije broma brobo mo omo refill da se ne tie bia no ba omeba ajo so Jose Mourinho e the same say na tuja.
In UK they have this culture. They don't forget the people that give them happiness, and it happened when I came here with United, when I came here with Inter. It happened. I was waiting for the same. I think when you go to Old Trafford, it's not different. It's their culture, and of course in the game my focus was the game and try to help the boys, but of course I listened to it.
Entiano Jose Mourinho and Samotene Kamakana Branton at the Mark Cucurella. Or also the same at your second at Chelsea, the Bessia, the Okodia, England Honor, what Jehovah for sake pim. About the back three, errate. Left back, no, what Jehovah for also the second credit to Chelsea and Brown Bomb Homoting, a team winning game.
Very important for us. I think was the first game at home after a long time without play Champions League. I think it was important for us to win confidence and then for the fans as well to create a good environment because on Saturday we have another important game. Well, I think so. I try to help my teammates. I know it's difficult play for a big club, and then if you are a young player, maybe you don't have this experience. But I think we have a lot of quality. Maybe we need to win a bit of confidence or to believe more in our qualities. I think we have been doing maybe silly mistakes, but we are here to learn, to improving, and every game is a new opportunity.
Mark Kukwela and I said, Kakamakanyami Champions League, Esanso, Basu, and the Ukopima, 4:45, Carback, Eltinefiano, Copenhagen, and so at the Abo, Union St. Gallen, and Newcastle, and Arsenal, they got at 7 p.m. Mani Olympiacos, and Barcelona, and PSG, and Bayer Leverkusen, and PSV Eindhoven, and Borussia Dortmund, on the Athletic Club, and Monaco, and so and Man City, Bonafe, Napoli, and Sporting CP, Bonafe, Ukopima, Villarreal, and so and Juventus, and so at the Abotiano, and the UEFA Champions League matches via, and also Basso and Numeria, and who sound a demonstration away so near for good say Bobuano, se Power Morning Sports, Yefanina, and see. Ewa Cinema Shannon so Roger Emmanuel, the sports monarch justice about the boy, and I've about the Eddie Mabel boy Chidom, say produce the Mametina said I don't pay, Medin 7 Bromedy. I'm sorry, the praise himself, F to the A and D Y. Fancy a chair home, your bape, was it you with you, air transfer.
If I should plan, I'm sure you'll value.
Brad, and not so good.
Not tell me about Michelle, see about Queen Wayne and say,
Brad, said your time about Misha, as your Jimmy fearful, and not the about ever so.
Really, I know this offending now.
Brad, and make us a minute time about Misha Huadansia, we are singing now about Timinka, 87 malaria, well drawn time about Misha.
And you know, dear, no more to want to meet any deal. Well drawn a time about Misha. A drink and your ma or bar waffle through. The one ma for down for any aquada when you fear to me, and son of the total about Mr. Drabill. Shasawako Hospital and answer lab. I'm what we say. Oh, a 3-day malaria be answer.
I also time me TIME. Time about Misha. I feel malaria fever be than Ziva, a woman. Ubenya be at all, over the counter medicine sellers. Any herbal shop to do a namu. FDA Agi a judging crotway at all.
Bravo a year ejumada. Ebwa eyam eduane. Ebwa eyi insa free ni peduane. Na ebwa woni pedua ma etena ho yi. Nanso wonim se niema a yedi na yenom. Timi ma brebo ye ejumaden sen pote.
Me hunda. Me brebo ye ejuma pa. Ebia se me ntumi ye bibi bo me brebo.
Ani and going to know what the left here from the Moses Clinic, they have asked about herbal food supplements. We see pa the barberbo, and my ye jumayi.
Now, any juma.
Fatopa yenu, and no pani and na a boama berbo ye jumayi. Send a beya, a bit me and yam a jania woody, and sissy ni pejanimo, a ye moving see.
And no, I'm a brebo pa.
Ubenya Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are a penho. Sa wope doors way to up. Fresh 0244 06 8447. Left Kid, Wawo Brebo, Wawo Nipedia. Edro ye enye ma apemfo. Ema ema omomanofo. Ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie. FDA age dwedie krato yi atum.
The average human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. 6 natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu mu emunumunim.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also yare ya titi mi benfie pi nanso ne yam nyono da. Se me chew no ahodo amato a me hunu hwe a ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se what ulcer tamfo Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture yanum bom kutia ulcer no bia ma no anom. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de eno ne Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer yekura eto yefunu ene ensunu mu. Etuma wo yefunu ekeka wa. Wogire wo ho a enye. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko ebra wadidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a compare Haxa capsules any Haxa mixture nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Pedudu etu a ko okanshi drug lane Kumasi Dani Herbal Takradi AA Mensa Anafre 020-3822-855 Apinfo abatan ya woma won mofra no fo ene mofra woni mfie dumienu enka ho Haxa capsules ene ne mixture
all satan for FDA age adwadie nkrato yi atom.
Yegusu Mao Achibio Ewo Power 97.9 FM live on TV SYZ. Dwabo Ase Jumedie Anano Pensi Yesin Konya data na yebo ensema hodo a etwegu wo man no mu eho dawro de kire wo ni nkire mu ni ntiase san na won so wo tiase fa woni a wate nyina ti ko Facebook at Power 979 FM ye wo honom Jumedie ya etwegu nyina obetimi ajebre na so watimi ahwe bi ede wadwenkire ato ase ye bejebre ne akenkan ewo Jumedie so TVSYZ so ewo Facebook na momoko YouTube ya XYZ broadcaster na fe watimi de ho aka Dwabo Ase Jumedie ho ye nyina ne ye kyekere ye nyina ne ye hyehye ye nyina ne ye toato ayadwene se beye na man Ghana be fantama pa ebefra na me ne umie no ahoto ni daso ni anigi a ye hwehwe wo ye man mu no yensa etimi akanti nkope bisa 10 ye mbebo kan national so se wo kan ho ne ye di Jumedie edi abo midin edi NK Obrempon ye to Jumedie no so na afei nsem a ewo ho no nsem ahodo no yetimi edi aba na edi aba be somo sabedi ye be tubrika anase wo fidie imu a ye be ko eye Green Agri-business hub for ye be ko omo nchen ye ni omo kwa akodi nkomo Green me akasa kra fe na me tie den ni Green eye de ade a eti yenko na yenkokodi sa nkomo no ye wo Sandra Mensa Mreku wono eye head of exhibition edema Green Agri-business hub yene ne kwa akodi nkomo na afei Green aye Agri-business hub eye de ade a wo mani so ade hunu eye de ade ne si o mani so Sandra me mo akwa ba
okay Abrempon me dase
na ho ti sen ropa yi
me ho ye na wo so
okay menso me ho ye pa ye ni nkomo mfemfa Green Agri-business hub for ho se ye ka se Green Agri-business a eye de ade na den ne simu ani so ankasa mo pese mo de eye Green Agri-business e ba beye haben ana mo be di ba be yidi free ho
okay Green Agri-business sector ekuayo ejuma ko bi a yaba se ye ba beka ema eni embebunu abom se ye be peja ekuayo ejuma no ewo Ghana hanum sei
okay
na sisia no Ghana ha yɛhwɛ ekwayo ejumako na yehu sɛ emu ahyekena pa na sɛ yɛkasa sika ede boa Ghana industry na is almost over $2 billion.
Okay.
Na
Sandra gina ho me ba sesi ansa. Mesia ba so. Yenko Prince Akuako ho. Me say wo pani a wo ne ye adwuma no no. Ono ye project director de ma Ellie Green Agri-business hub. Owahoma no so yeni nkomo no mfiri ona afa yemfa mewie Sandra so ewo studio ha na ma. Mr. Akuako me ma akwa ba de ba power ene TBS rise Dwabo Ase dwumadi so anopai.
Yo, open for me that pa.
Now what is anopai yo?
Pa nyaminado.
Okay. Si yeka Ellie Green medical asase na me ne Sandra edi won komo Ellie Green Agri-business hub. Den na mo ye den na mo de Ellie Green e ba be ye e Ghana asese amene o kase.
Yo yet me that pa se wa ma me kunya as me nkata. Ellie Green Agri-business no, se na anda kai no. Ye pese ye share Agri-business mo kina na ye pese ye boa ma any nebuna omo sa sector no agri sector no ana ma any mebo almost starting agri-business MEP no incorporate say agriculture no not profitable because but you can say you share almost sika wumpa na it is a backbone of a lot of the economy. Now, without the soldiers does not move on an empty stomach. You will could not accommodate to meeting in Tawatawaba. Into your per se, program, exhibition and conference, and electric, new technologies are agri-business. Into the whole, the whole agri-business value chain.
Okay. Nami bisa exhibition bi baso. Mo ba be ye 2025 yi wa hu. Mezaki akumba cho temenka. Me say mo ba be ye exhibition.
Aye.
Okay, 2025 yi. But Osha one seminar wokana. This sounds more than an exhibition cry. The any money ye unique. Ellie Green agri-business. The any money ye unique pa.
When I mean a municipality, but
yes.
You say you one for one. They show me the new technologies are up. Now, you have the conference center on the 13th and the 14th of October 2025 in the next 2 weeks.
Okay. Team da mo exhibition so Matthias say breaking barriers. Edie ni yenhwe si ye benya edie free breaking barriers mo a Ellie Green Agri-business. Mo ba be yes exhibition dey na yehwe ni me se be free maba.
Okay, breaking barriers. The team that breaking barriers, securing market and financial access for women and youth in agri-business sector.
Okay.
Now, maybe in pay banks in fact almost can share agreement because very risky. But in conform with the conference speakers, no, ebimu bank, Ghana Exim Bank, other finance institutions, your research institutions are almost on member. These experts are on member. On the teaching, then agree in a very smarter way. With the new technology, so abano, your various technology, you need to use it improving agriculture, wakuma, and yet to say in Kenya, we use hoods and cutlass, agree. But we about with the new technologies, which will include solar panels, irrigation systems, and then also how to access finance for financial institutions. And then also in the new technologies, ABA, you see AI, the pesticide, yedi, and also improving on yields and farming yields agribusiness.
Okay, agribusiness there. So we bought agribusiness so na ene nsase ane nam because ene boa no madwuma no etimi eko yie. Wo hwa ema bebre okọ galamsey site ni ade a wo mo ewo eye friends site den na mo be ye Ellie Green Agri business hub den na mo betimi aya e betimi educate ema especially na twi omo de omo free your friends and galamsey site e dia ma omo ni etimi ababeje agribusiness ho yie pa.
Okay, me that say what about we so your target groups no ema omo agribusiness no did any maybe omo agribusiness no did that. Conform person we startups, any local processors, exporters, any development organizations, embassies to come home. We are teaching them come home here traditional authorities. The traditional authorities no maybe no assassin here omodia. Enti ni say ye spread on about almost on the kind of the target group municipal assemblies any district assemblies never over the who near agriculture based near here ama asasia a very more sustainable because galamsey here and yes sustainable galamsey here is the queen into ye invite the target groups the traditional authorities to come home remember over the who say now you need to mean Eddie assassin I in ama any mebunenye enye juma aye.
Okay, Mr. Kiako, your brain inti. Meaning, say, watch it, ye palma. Emu, ye the best one. If you're Sandra, and so if you do emu, now for ye, and letting you to come on so studio. Okay, Medas ye pa. Mr. Prince Kiako, what ye project director at the Ellie Green Agri-business hub, and I was telling ka. Na Ellie Green for the omo baba ye the omo jina homa yenko Sandra yentoa yen komo so na wokasa na metwa wo ano enti yenko in simple terms Ellie Green for die na mo try ya solve yankasa or how ben ana mo baba ye free ho wo bre kwa mo ye agribusiness.
Okay, enti no ye hwega na hanum se ya said ya me panyin ni di kan no emebunu ene emma no enanka edi kwayo ni mu akotene pa but sisia no ase emma ni mebunu ni mom aba abegina echiri yenhu omuye wo kwayo ejuma ni mu nti no sisia no ye pese obroni bese we want to bridge the gap and then bring them more closer to the forefront said the beya kwayo no ebe ye akono
okay
ama
be attractive di ama
yes emebunu ni bebre ena emma no so ebesenya so emfaso because isia no se eba no asase sem ene said that you apply machines ni nyama wo efuo ni mu a emma no eya ne yen hyedan ni yeni ehunim de
okay
nti no akwanya we beba ama ye de atrechre ama yenya expertise nso a omobeboa emma no ene emebunu no ewo kwayo ni mu because kwayo no doesn't only end on the farm.
Okay, tokoso
yes
why na was a exhibition ya basui why na was a oba why na huhia was otimi ba mo exhibition ya basui agribusiness.
Okay, so sisia no ye fa no obia owo kwayo ejuma ni mu the chain in the agribusiness from Ukrianino, Edibewie wo Ejane so, Ekofa machine operators, Ekofa bank investors, Ekofa innovators, Omunyina ehunhia, Ewose omoba, investors ni say omoba omunya akwenya, Edishia omwa efena, omoba bera ejumani mu. Ebi obi wo hono ma owo talent onim enyama bi ye pa but na oni obi obeso na asene nti no wo ba ya we be ma wo akwenya ama we hyiehia sankrofo we nyina so mi gidi say obi abaso a ebeboa
obi wo ho a agribusiness bibia agric onye bi krada oni ho adwene bi abad mon komo ya Ellie Green for masha si edi no adone kon obeso mra na o mesua sa ne mai bi na possibly ni kra no mfa ne ho nka agribusiness ne ho possible so betimi aba exhibition bi
akwenya da ho ma ne dodo
ono so ka ho
obetimi aba
apart from nkyerɛnkyerɛ no sɛ muwia mo bibi a omo ebeba no ɛsɛ obi a ɔyɛ new one a ɔbɛ mu no mo bibi a mbetimi ayɛ de aboa no na bi ɔpɛ so and to be part of the agri-business mo bibi a mo bɛ sa de amana mana
yeah will be sama because we are estimates no say benya new people or mobile be joining agri-business is over 200 inti no obi a oni hu nim de wa opɛ sɛ wo bɛ hya ase no wo ba akwanya ɛwɔ hɔ ma
wo betimi anya akwanya enkyerɛkyerɛ a mode bɛma no bibia na afi wate nia ade pɔte opɛ sɛ ɔyɛ ase Ellie Green for if I want to be part of Ellie Green was me registered na say kwan ben so if somebody want to be really part of Ellie Green mwade a mo kwa mate a moye and anase individual bi pese omra me part of you people are kwan da ho ana
kwan da ho and sometimes no is not nyesika ne nko
okay
so wo ba you get the opportunity a wo de be meet different people
okay
different investors innovators into no enokra boa wo esanso bie different opportunities emma into no obia betumi aba be join so
exhibition no mo chase da be na mo wie da be
yes chase on the 13th of October
okay
na ye 14th of October ewo Accra International Conference Center
yare nkomo nyina ba wiye no wo bibia obeka de ache Ghana fo nyina wo ma hwe yeti yen efa Ellie Green agri-business hub ho a kana fe yen sorry so
okay Ellie Green agri-business hub aba ama emani embebunu no this is the opportunity I was say ye nyina ye grab na ye make very good use of it na say e bia opese wo frɛ na wonya ntiase wo mu bebre a wo betumi afrɛ 0244 081358 and I say elliegreen72.co@gmail.com
okay Sandra no pay ye bedo ase so Jibre na oba studio hana fe e bedi nkomode fa Ellie Green agri-business hub ho ye beba ne so niema bi e be koso ho no ya bedi achi ne atwa bebo ho dawro e de ache Ghana ne amansa nyina ti ye da sepa no pay
yes ye da mase wo akwanya mo de amaye
okay Sandra Mensa Mreko head of exhibition e de ma Ellie Green agri-business wono na wote ne nka se ye ne twetwe nkomo e wo fidie mu exhibition a wo mo de ba so 13th and 14th of October ye bosumi ya yesim ya no wani ji agri-business ho de a bomoden na me wani ndi se nkomo yachi na afei ni ebepie ma ba bia no wonso wonsa entimi enka wonfa so ewo ho abusia high power 97.9 FM live on TVSYZ Dwabo Ase dwumadi ni eguso a ya tenase na ye de som no nkomo ahodo an eguso a ye boroboro no etianche bia na afei ye bawuram na enkomo aka no ye de ni nyina ba be som ye nyina ye nim sɛdeɛ aban yi ani sɛ aban yi bai n'ani abere sɛ galamsey a ɛsɛ yɛn nsase ɛsɛ yɛn nsuo ama sɛ yɛn nnɔbaeɛ a yɛdua nyinaa koraa no mercury ne lead ne substances a ɛni sɛ nka nipa di anaa ɛkɔ nipa dua mu no saa bere yɛn nnuane a yɛdi ne bebree koraa no wɔn ayɛ research ehunu sɛ ɛnam saa galamsey yi a ɛsɛ nsase ɛne nsuo yi so the same nsase because most of the mining communities are the same place farming koso baby aye tu galamsey ni bebre aye the same place yedua ye bode yedua ye banche yedua ye menkan yedua ye mako ntorwa ni tomatoes ni jeni and the atie ne say mercury any lead na wo mo de ye galamsey ni ho adwuma e won nsase num ani nsuo num no etu kwan e de fa sasim eno enante e de fa sasim etimi guremu a na aduane na waduane esanse waduane wasasim ti akowuram nanso enye papa se be wura ni paduam enso ene ye nuane ye di bebri aye mercury ni lead any substance aye de ye galamsey a emwo ni paduano mene o ka se wukọ baby ti say Tano Offin Forest Reserve wa na newly built illegal mining structures womanya ko yesi ho dan galamsey na aban no ebo ho dawro se munyai na yanhwe ne yie na yantusu sa ebetimi yiye nyina kora fi abrabo we mu ebekuyen ebesey abrabo enti yenyai na yemfa kwampa so a yedi betu agudie no a ebinum abomodin abom yembelt se wo de eye boni na no bedi oman Ghana no newly built structures illegal mining site or Tano or Film Forest Reserve no me no ka say task force for wo mabubu ni nyina de agu fom abusha yenhwemra ne yento adwumadi ne so. Ti Galamsey site what Tano of Film Forest Reserve and a no containers new ones are one more dia kwakobo boa and no more de omniema gu edem eye bibia eti what is say ni omanya fie ana hu se excavator si edwi sa containers yi any wooden structures are one mabobo Galamsey site wo nyina adi gu form no we ana ban yi ehwe His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the Ghana Police Service, Wamati Galamsey Anti-Galamsey Task Force. Eshe say, yen say wa mining sase, yen say wa mining sio, yen forest reserve say bo man ye chidom, yen say no. It is sabre operation ekwaso de den no. A ye dwiguo no. Sankrofo yi, ana wo mo say ensuo ni sase wa man Ghana ha. And this yaban one castle which reminding ye. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama enkan will be a baby say go do a yankropon wabomodi and the adam of my Ghana no one pen and in your home et yen to Dabi. Nemum say yen suya yenum and then you beko bia ye tu Galamsey baby will be a to Abuda and I will be a tonsio. If it's a ensuya tressa crane in Asia. Ayepoto esane say ye wo nipa bi wo manyi mu a foreigners bi abeka omo ho a wo mo de omo bom adwene mu po say ekwan boni a ye befa so na ye tu agudie wo man Ghana mu an eno nko na ye befa so eno nti hwe ade container we akwakosi forest aboso wanya fie obetena se ne wadi oman ni nya oba betena se ato no bo ase na why your mind bonny. It is a yenyina yagitum minus. Sir Debbie, yani a binding bedin siamu, yani a binding by Yansaya, a betty me aboa. Na yet to a good yen or quampasso. What breakwa yen sense sassy and I say ensuya. I then the bessy. Say yenyina yagitum say a bayan sa. Na abwa ye yanka say a pomuding. Abwa na ye environment no anye poisonous se ba ne ye nsase na ene ye nsua bone ben anebeba age se ye kase dabi kwan bone a ye fa so de anya sika no de ye ntimi nyaida enti ye bekoso ne ya sensuo ye bekoso ne ya say forest reserves anu bi na wi a ebi ni makokọ bubo new structure abaye ni abre enam so ama oye ne kese a ato man Galamsey enam so enam Galamsey so no oye ne to wo man Ghana ya bape mo ne Galamsey gusu koso wudru ba bia emabunu a dachi ye ndia wo mo no magye gina mu kura se dabi eno ni ade a wo mo so mo ye na omo dididi enti enya dia wo mo betena wo se Galamsey na aban ni ngu no enti ba bia wote a ye Galamsey a wo hunu ne se wo de ema osika wo de wani gye ho efisɛ wo ba bi yɛ bi onye sika yare a ebe buru yɛn wɔ kurom ha no yɛbɛnya no aduru a na menim sɛ yɛ Ghana ha de a yare a galamsey ɛne no mercury ne ne lead ebe betie gum wɔ man Ghana ha no sɛ yɛnyɛ nyina yɛ amboa yɛ ho na yɛn put a stop to this illegal mining irresponsible mining a egu so sɛ wɔ man no a the last time me who videos bi on TikTok and wow we hwe kwanya galamsey operators yi wo mo fa so no mo di sensio na wo mo twa koko gu fam ene yen koko nyina se ya mo mpa ye antu wana mo anstop galamsey ntem a ebedru baabi yen koko kura yen timi fe kwabro chimemu bi o efisa galamsey ho enuboni a womode ede eye no ebi body ewura koko kura nso mu ade bi a yedie ade bi a yedua na ntimi nyamfa so pa wo nipa abrabo so no womode galamsey sai no enei galamsey prone area bi ani wabakokoto se ensutene da ho a etene ko oboa a eni da ho ohun bi da eti se ye be jai yenya mu na monye wo man ni say yade a in the nearest future yenyina yenka say no man Ghana be ye say yenyai ma ban yin ko sa ntokwa no yemfa mercury munsuo mu yemfa lead nka ho yen say forest reserves enkrofo kokko a yadua no yentwangu ni yemfa nye galamsey ye wi a yenja manana nto ho ensuo ntongum obi tomu kura onwu anone kasa galamsey fo ne wo man Ghana eka sa no no mo yedidi enti enipa bewu kura no a omo de enya de wo mo dwene ho hwe we site ya wo medika atubi wo hodeda amena nko na wo ho no amena hwe de o ma yesase no ma gya hoko asase da ho be nyina eye baabi a forester wo ma bowuram akwako tu galamsey wo ho no ma gya ho sampa no moko eti yenko so nye wo man Ghana sei Ghana form sei yenyina yempene na galamsey no ngusu nteti wo man ne mpro sei ana we kura de benfie ebi benfie se wo fa eya enkokọ kwan yi so anyina mu a lord kwa ho pe yetu galamsey lord kwa ho pe ka atwa mu kura wo se nkrofo gina ho a wo mu gu so wo mu tu galamsey dedenden wo mu bomu wo eno no mo yedidi eno no mo yedi nya sika enti enkoso sei ya na asema mibisani wo kwanko a ye wo kwan ya ye betimi afa so de to gold ye wo kwan a ye betimi ade to sa gudue yi wo bra yense nsuo ensensa asenya ne basa adanti na nipa mpese obeje sa kwan na dum nemu wo pedi easy access ensuo no hono a wotu ya no ohoro no wade ni sika gunu botom na ba bia ensuo ni ekọ ene dwumadi a ensuo ni di ma temamufo no de wono mfa ne ho ebiso hwehwe ni sika eti yentina sa ne ma we ho na yembo galamsey fo aba so mo yade se mo ye wo man ni sei mo yade se mo sei Ghana sei anei wudi camera kotu nsuo bia so ko western region ko central region ko eastern region ko Ashanti region se wo for flight na wo nam suru bedu Ashanti region na wo hwe nsase ne sade atie na wo besu na wo hwe fam sade wo matu agudie wo kwambone so galamsey yi ewa Asante mantamu a wo besu wura beho asase bia wo wura asase bia ewo wura enti ahemfo a motete mu krom ahemfo a motete mu krom na sa galamsey yi ekoso no ene ye ba bebi samoa ɛyɛ asɛm bɛ na mobɛka ɛnkɔmɔ bɛ na mobɛtumi di adi nti abusua tax force no wɔmakɔ anti galamsey tax force wɔmakɔ bubu structures no ɛwɔ Tano of Forest Reserve hɔ wɔn si wɔn mpene da ama galamseyfoɔ a wɔn sɛ nsuo wɔn sɛ nsase wɔn mpene ma wɔn nyɛ wɔn adwuma no wɔ hɔ ɛnna wɔhwɛ yɛ no a wogu so a wohunu a yɛde excavator ɛdanedane containers a nka wɔn de akɔsi hɔ a wɔn kɔ dɛm ɛde wɔn mercury ne wɔn lead akɔ sɛ nsuo ɛne nsase ɛna wɔhwɛ yɛ no abusua yɛnto adwumadie no so na galamsey nsɛm yi ɛnɛ yɛte yanom yɛba bɛbiabiem wohwɛ me na wotie mi a ɛwɔ sɛ woma wo yam nhyehyɛw nyame yɛ adom afiada yi a His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of the Republic, Oshia CSOs, Civil Society Organizations, no, Oshia Munina, Ahimfo, Police, Wobia Mara, Yenni won't come, Quamben, Yefaso. Now, me especially, Your Excellency, me person Wunina Himfo, no so more. Because so, Hinibia et Tiasie. So, Beboa, Nagalamsey no Ejaya, Your Excellency, a bayan tempa the amount. We saw Hina Mahu Quine. Sɛ betu agudie wɔ no kuro mu a ɛdi nso betumi adi saa adwuma no abusua yɛ to adwumadie no so na afei yɛmowura Let's Talk Educational Consult Madam Daitesa Ampofo dodo na friend Madam Time Bob wayɛ ready Let's Talk Educational Consult kwan a mo fa so ɛma mo fra nteteɛ pa ɛma mo suadeɛ na mo timi nyini bɛyɛ mpanyini pa wɔba bɛkyerɛkyerɛ woyɛ awofoɔ woyɛ hwɛfoɔ a ɛhɔ na ɛwɔ sɛ wode w'ani kyerɛ na mfa aba ne nkɔ na nkɔnkɔ sua deɛ yɛnhwɛ Madam Time Bob mmra ɛwɔ Let's Talk Educational Consult
Good morning to you and Obibiara Shahin Obibiara Tain 97.9 FM. No, he XYZ TV.
TV XYZ.
Yeah, but TV XYZ. You matter. Yeah, but na hazy no yeah about education. Na Piesie.
Yes.
And the bepede metri and arguing to something that as about an area, but yen is so obvious my hand from a and I pay dama okay no from a Daitesa Ampo for aka Madam Time Bomb. Me feel Let's Talk Educational Consult, your Teshinungwa Estate. Yeben Lejokuku Municipal Assembly on the Mango Street. Say eba Let's Talk Yajimo from our ways 6 months to 6 years. And a years a Montessori and Indic educational program no yes to one. Aside that no checheni na epede isuaze about him from early childhood education focused on Montessori methodology now. We'll take you through a button epede ebesia baby concerning your kids, understanding them, and anyone a better pocho eba a new resident moncomono. And then if you're a school, nesepede organize in-service training for your teachers are available for you. Into to my friend on 0249069821. 0249069821. And I pay my mincha Reverend Finacomo sample for you know for Mrs. Edith Ampofo. Now mincha apostle pike with him and mincha let's talk at church of na mincha me grandmothers in na all the grandmothers who have been calling me, who have been bringing in their grandchildren, but don't want to see be I mean sure one you make the school a lovely place, and thank you for the fact that was the to the peak. This is where I want my grandchildren to go. So thank you. But I pay yeah, train and agent do na yes, Okrah. Sister Maria's and I, here number from money because they are open to social media and a lot of things out there, and you know, they need to know what we term as needs and wants as little as growing up. Yesterday, now my family will have a class, and this is your 3 to 4 year old class. Now, we'll have one class. They were learning about money. Neskana was about the Ghana currency, so they learned about the notes and the coins. Now, when watching one of them, you get a 5 cities, Ibetumenia, or 1 city in Coco 5. No. They were like, so they prefer the coins rather to the note because only a baby plus it makes noise. But then you be someone there abade na what the better no. They mention a drink, a juice. And you be someone there, is that what they need at the moment? And what be said there, what do we need at the moment? Oh no, nothing or needed a juice, with that amount of money that he has been given. So we had to take time and take them through. So then they came to understand that, it's important than this one. Oh, so he important than this one. So when they were able to identify one or two things. And it drew my attention to the fact that as early as we can, for culture, the master know they to me try and best. Now here no from them differences because the influence around them, the influence on social media, TV, radio, also. And so they need to know. Just imagine in Ghana from 2021 till date, in 2021 we had 35.3% of Yanemo from 0 to 14 years. Say in millions, it was 10,890,453. But as at 2023, not 0 to 14 years, say you add up more from together, we have 12.4 million. This is a number. These are the kids who will grow up and come and take care of you and I. They be America. Your future is tomorrow. On your nature, Nembro Baba. So just imagine you have 12.4 million kids between the ages of 0 to 14 years. You are teaching them the importance of what they need and what they want. As individuals, as a man, and as a one because now sometimes we spend money on certain things. At the end of the day, we feel like we could have used it for something else. Or they need important needs are the things that we must have in order to survive. As I here to survive, and then your wants are the things that you would like to have to simply enjoy life. Anyway, when they get to know these things, it will help them. But what are some of the simplest things that you to me is actually here number from when it comes to all them needs and wanting? We can talk about oye edban, which is very, very important because without it, they won't survive. Now, electricity is part of us. Lights, we can use that as an example. The master, we can use clothing, as an example. These days, mobile phone is a need, it's not a want. Because if there is an emergency or there is something happening, there should be a communication. And what medium can a child communicate through? Is the mobile phone. When I explain in as much as some places. That is why when kids are growing, we teach them the areas they have to call when there is an emergency, the 911s and all that. Very, very important. Shelter, education, even your ordinary toothbrush, because when you are blowing gapuha, it's not cool. And then what are some of the things that to them they think it will be a want, something that will help them to have life and enjoy life? That is the want. Maybe today I want candies, sweets, games, vacation. When you want parents to call or certain little things they want to buy. When you teach them as little as they are now, in growing up, it helps them one in decision making. It helps them in decision making. It helps with relationships because friends are becoming something else. Friends, the friends we have around us, progress. All these things will help them build their relationship, know their boundaries, because he or she will know a need for me as a friend, not one who will come and probably be overspending kakra more and now they will go to places. It will also help them when it comes to critical thinking. They need to take decisions, analyze situations, and then help to be informed when they are making decisions. Very, very important. From ordinary teaching them what they need and what they want. And then you can also help them to build boundaries. So after I build the boundaries, it helps them in their development because then they know where to go, who to go to, where not to go, how to associate and how not to associate. Uncle for Yonkobia or the issue about brand. Uncle for being Ben for how we bread. We know that there is a lot socially that is going on with these drugs that these kids are taking. Very, very important. And then it helps them to be creative as well because they're able to encourage and explore areas that they know that this will be a need for me and a necessity, not being a want. And so the little I want to communicate to us in the Anepe, Mr. So Erisha here now, start talking to your kids about needs and want. Very, very, very important. Or chinebi on say wuska, e yabata na ye juma nezu as wetri jana on be say wuska. onto whisk and touch it. Like it happens. A number of people who have institutions, who have jobs, who have set up organizations are waging, their kids cannot handle. Please, let's start from this end to help them. Madam Time Bombini, and this is the best I could bring you. Let's talk educational consultation on Ngwa Estate. Yaban Lajakuku Municipal Assembly on the Mango Street. Call us on 0249069821. Another button send you on WhatsApp. Will reply you and have a conversation with you. Follow you on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. In that, with the needs and want, and I'm a bro.
Yeah, that's it.
Madam Dietessa Ampofo. Do not friend Madam Time Bob. And I'll tell you, Kano. One, and day. Let's talk educational consult. Emun sensem. Osha said, "Mo friend ya J. Na wo mo church. Omo di omo fa chese. Entity a pie mo friend jino mo husisi omo so. Wo briko omo ko school no mo share enti. But more than fa obako. Na ubehunu eso emphasis oye pa ebusia high power 97.9 FM live on TV SYZ Dwabo Ase Jumedi ana eguso ayede so mo no mame nkan for Moses Diagnostic Center for mam okọ hono mo a lab services nyina omo yebi including a liver and kidney function test ni nyina Moses Diagnostic Center okọ ho omo jinto boase omo abotre se mi anka se nke obrin po makoda inti se me ne wo ka sensem ya aya na minim dia make up afi cholesterol profile omo ye ho full blood counts prostate specific antigen urine analysis blood and urine culture na afi sensitivity digital x-ray dental x-ray and afi fluoroscopy fluoroscopy etc womo ye ni nyina bi ewo Moses Diagnostic Center a wodru hope sharp womo gento boase na fe woma yesa ne ma nyina ma woni kwan paso yie pa bo modern national so sa Moses Diagnostic Center ne adenta barrier anomo adenta barrier opposite the adenta divisional police station na wakoho enkra ya bo modern na fa number ya mede tuje na koho lab services bi a wo hwehwe wo my ready a wo mo machines apapapa wo mo yama no once and for all na be hu sampa we state ankasa ni wo ne a wo hwehwe mu na no so wo matimi agebre no ma hwe kama from Moses Diagnostic Center for your number say so 0503 494885 0503 494885 and 0244 068 447 0244 068 447 na Moses Diagnostic Center enya mwa lab services test bia opese won rane wo nipaduam wo mu mfidie papapa a wo betimi de disa dwumadi e de ama wo ebisa to dwumadi ne so ye bo mirika de awura 2 wet for akache wo so e ba ne se ye ma wonro ye ma wo futuo a betimi aboa na wa brabo no ahoden aguso atena mu a 2 wet for wo ma ready yenko 2 wet for akache mra ne ento dwumadi ne so
Pharmaceutical Company Limited, a Indian company kasia yaso ye no ewo India. Nambum ye no ebi wo wiase afana nyina nyame ye no ebi abedru Ghana Food and Drugs Authority for aye nhwehwemu e de afa ye no nyina ho agye atomu se ye no eye papa ebo adwumanti no Ghana for emfansa wo ho yare enura ye de abadwaman so no edoso nambum eye India hama ena ye keka bom e de aye ahabandro ya eni nsunsunso boni bia nanso ebo adwuma papa oni mi nyina be di adanse ese eba se ye nkeka enutan enubina ni hini ene na aba emfa enye nura untimi enka ntwanja India enyi wo mu emfiri mu esanse wo mu na enura ye di aba na bibia ye kasa ye afa ye no ho a eya na ye ta e kasa fa ye ni aduru no ho ya ye frɛ ni True World Vision Capsules mama vision capsules na edoso ewo dwaman so or how anase entia empimpi yenya enese nipa dodo na efre ya homa na wo mo se doctor yakoto muno ni bianom nanso still problem no eda so ewo honom obebisa se wontwa edu no fansende no na sabi yakoyi edu foforo ene de ama no enti abibia ye ka kyewo se o kai ye kasa nyina no ye di aduro no picture e di ato TV no so mo amhwe yin wo TV no so na mo amutie wo radio no so no aya ye di ye number no ebema mo enti ukoduru ho mpo na refi aduro ni din a mesra wa bomodin na frɛ na ye nipa na woto aduro no nkasa na wanyi True Worth Vision capsules no ema enya sa na ye de adu fufuro ma wa na kyese etise ne wato bo e de abo osona ata so sika na na uhwie egu me pa chaw True Worth Vision capsules wako hospital na doctor akacho say ete asiwani so ne broni ka ne cataract me pa chaw entwen ema ete no emo wani fra isan say ete no esi ani so a efifi ketekete nkakra na e catalens no so otena se ya hwa na e catalens no so wi a automatically wontimi ehuna de biem ema ne nyeyi afi obi a wako hospital na doctor asia ka cho say pressure abawoni so anase wanya glaucoma bomodin se obehwehwe True Worth Vision capsules se tia kwan obi a woni eye ohene opesa na aye kokko epru nsuo ohwe ade a uhu ne blare especially say ade asa anase wada sore keteso na yese ententan bi ewo wani so mepacho ebi na ade benwo wuhunu ade no so ewo akiri a wuhunu empo obi wo hɔ a ade sa na esumaduro no kra na ye ka ne night blindness no uyi obi a wosa oha wo nyina bomodin na hwehwe adura ni din edi True Worth Vision capsules True Worth Vision capsules na eno ne bebo ni tichu eni ye na ye hwe mobile phone so chene ye ni so wo ye ne ni approve so utina computer nim ye papa na ma driver for me say Ghana for wo mo eni yare no mama ye ntimi enkan ne dodo wo mo glaucoma ekum wo mo aya na wani me ni nyina ehwe ade bomu nti no wontimi ehunu se wani no ohaw bi ewo ho nti abibia me ka kyewo se personal examination a wo betimi aye wo fie ede ehunu se wani no ohaw wo ho anase ohaw eni ho no ewo ho no ma wo de kata wani benkum no na fa nifa no nko a hwe ade na fe kata nifa no na fa benkum no nko a hwe ade wo be se wani no ba ko chimato ewo ho uhu ni sa na che se glaucoma anase pressure ebe wani no so entena se ntwan ema wani emfra ani ho ya anase ani ho ohaw bi e wanya no ye kanfo True Worth Vision capsules e de amount Ghana for dodo na mo hyase a monum ye no obi wo na wonom to ba ko wi a eno ano no wo se nani na hyase e to no won to nkoso enum eduro ni biem ye kanfo e de amount se ukoto to ba ko ehiem aduasa 30 anwume bia wo koda e na obefa ba ko nyanto boase eye adwuma wo ni paduanum esiesie ne akofa ohaw no e de abra wani no ema eyi free honum ema wasomu etimi edwo enti wo no ma mepacho nom to aso wo no ba ko na esan san koto fufuro no ma enkopim se obun sisi de wani no esini deda mu ansa na watimi agya nom hyene so se mese enuro no doso e wo dwaman so inti wo koto a fa edin ko eye True Worth Vision capsules True Worth Vision capsules afi yare ba ko edi Ghana fo nya na Ghana fo enhyeda enim sese bio edi wo munya eye intinimu yare Ghana fo nipa dodo na ewo intinimu yare nanso insunsanso no aya na emo wo monkaye True Worth ye wo India fo adu papa ewo hono ma ye friend Nerve Alive eye intinimu yare adu tatahwe mepacho uyo obi a onsa etaye otititi unan etaye otititi unantia na yese panie anase pimbi ewo wo unamu mepacho wonya intinimu yare aya na onsemu efififiri unamu efififiri nti unantia wo hyempaboa na yese mpaboa no eroro mepacho obi a unantia na yese pin ewo wo unamu anase uye bema na unya intinimu yare a etimi ma unya enamu mreye intini ebasa hwehwe Nerve Alive eye India for do papa echa kwan ye kasa ye Nerve Alive no e de ato o TV screen no so na fe ye wo joint fortis wo hono ma eno nso eye adwuma e wo ye no mpem ene ya poso mepacho arthritis no ya adu nya acha no bomodi na so hwe India for adura ye friend joint fortis obi a ukotodwa hono emutu tu wuntumi enante onan so anase wakonya nkonhia ama onamu abu anase onsem abu obi a wachiri kase wachiri bramo eye oya osisi etwen ojo ho a enji etweba oto ase ediso na ye ka ne siatika yi ahunam tutu ene wo so mepacho enumpemu yare ne waposo ni nyina no ye wo India fo adura ene so ye di India hahama ene dia ya ye friend joint fortis ene joint fortis inti ye ni akokora anase abrewa wo Ghana hanom waposo ene wonu mpemu a eye ya o Catholic gregrow na awiwi ema oti ya no mepacho unya joint fortis na ebebo enye painkiller na mom ni akofa pains ne ede aba no ebehwe na eyi ni nyina efi honum kai na hye ne so say eno so ye Indian product ni bi na afi mo diabetes and as esiche yare no diabetes wo yare bi a eya na ene bi a atwamu no yesi diabetes ni aduro ntino yitimi so ano se bi HIV ene die India for other romanti ye di diabetes aduro papa e de aba ye frɛ ni azaka na azaka no me pa cho wo nya diabetes type 1 anase type 2 no wo ma onsa eka azaka ni bia ebetimi aboa wo me pa cho diabetes insuranso ni bi ni wonu munsu akakra bi na insukom de udidi a enche na ekom edubiem osutimete na wo reduce weight me pa cho ekro beto wo ubemi asa na ekro no enko ni nyina edi se wonya diabetes me pa cho bomode a na hwehwe India fo adura ye frɛ ni azaka no na entimi emwo ebeni tie entimi mobo ye no ni nyina so na mom ye wo vivado wo a eno so bo mo manya hypertension na yesan so e wo lady photo wo a eboa emma se bi omumensis emma yi eba muti pains enkani insufita bi egumu ye wo me 40 so wo a eye emema do tatahwe me patro e be ma na wa ye mrewo kete so a eno no emma moja pompe ko obema nim ti obema na afon ye kitikiti kra emutimi esan eye du ye papa no manya prostate na se mo yare prostate yare no me patro ye wo prostate live wo a eno so ye adu tatahwe na ye wo koko adu a enka minum ni abibia ye friend power liver me pacho leading pharmacy herbal shop drugstores a ewo omega na munyina no ubi se true what ye no ye ubenya bi ato na mmumu amutie yen ewo radio no so wo hwe yen wo TV no so de number no e the screen no so mu amutie wo TV no so no obefa ye number no ewo 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 na uni eni nkomo.
Eguswa eba honorable so to me nka me akwaba e de ba power and TVS was a Dwabo Ase jumedi so anope.
Good morning.
Good morning, honorable. Please, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing well. What about you?
We are also doing very well here. So it's all about the fight against Galamsey. So far, we've seen a whole lot of demolition at the various Galamsey site. Is that going to continue on?
Can you take your question again? You asking whether
this demolition, because it seems the Galamsey activities keep going on at the various regions, and yes.
Yes, so let me say good morning to our cherished listeners and to Ghanaians for the confidence they have in us. First of all, the president made a commitment that he was going to ensure that illegal mining become a thing of the past.
Okay.
In fact, if we are not able to eliminate it completely, but we should be able to reduce it to a level that Ghanaians will say that's okay. And so the approach is that those who are on our water bodies is a no-go area. And you would have heard the minister declaring that those illegal miners in water bodies, the area become a security zone. So if you go there and you have your problem, don't blame anybody. Same with those who are in our forest reserves mining illegally. We are going to wage a war against them until they leave that place. We inherited a situation where about 9 forest reserves have been taken away by illegal miners. As I speak to you, we'll be able to bring them back. One is threatened, but we have reinforced. We have put in some reinforcement and we have taken it back again. Now, we realize that to make this sustainable, there's a need for us to, as it were, have a permanent presence of the security people there for some time. And so the minister is working with the acting defense minister and other stakeholders for us to have permanent presence. The military will be present at forest reserves, advantage places, to ensure that once we flush them out, they are unable to come back. And same is happening when it comes to the water bodies. If you see the kind of work that our blue water guards are doing, you appreciate it. And so the fight against galamsey, especially in these two areas, in forest reserves and also on water bodies, will continue without any disruption. And we are focused on making sure that we turn our waters blue and we turn our forest reserves green once again.
Okay, Honorable, so which the IGP and the anti-galamsey tax force about one more answer eboa na oma pamo galamsey yesi area free so but yehu videos ni be circulating on social media so ko do krobi ti say mansu tonton kroma the last time yehu say the anti-galamsey tax force no do ho no one mu ni omo exchange words catch them say one mo mom ho kwan amomu ntimi enje eye omo mpamo omo free ensase so edien ana moye edi afa ho sansem no so.
Yes, so if I got you right, you are saying that when our anti-galamsey task force goes to some communities, you say the community presents them or something?
Yes, yes.
Yes, so for us, there's nobody in this country who can stop the anti-galamsey group from doing their work. And so if you're a party person or whosoever you are, if they get there, we expect that they'll give you all the courtesies. Once they do that, they go ahead to do their work. That committee was sanctioned by the president, and he is the commander of the Ghana Armed Forces. He is the leader of this country. And so if he says that this is what I want to do in order to get my results, nobody, I repeat, can stop them from doing their work. Whether you are a party chairman or you are a party secretary or whatever, NIMOS will do their work, and nothing will disrupt them from doing their work.
Yeah, I want to say the anti-galamsey tax force, you know, womu timi chichiribi, womu timi arrested galamsey yesinibi. Sabe modi womu court, and as usual, eba be yese ye chi womu na womu ebe tia womu tia sika kakra na ye jaom because ye nya several reports yati galamsey fo ni bi ayase ye jaom they are even back to work womu gusu ye juma. Yes.
They all say we don't have the prosecutorial powers. In this arrest here, we will hand them over to the security. It is the security that will process them, never on Moko courts. So we expect Chinese who are arrested, they will prosecute them by taking them to court. And that's what we expect. As I speak to you, all the people that we have arrested, the best of our knowledge, and we believe that where they get to a point where they have to sentence them, they will do it. Until the ANC, the arrest here, we hand them over to the security responsible for prosecution. In this
okay. Nancy Anna, the Honorable Minister for Food and Agriculture, Honorable Ekopoku, eche 900 over 900 a year pumping machines are you use this galamsey site anti-galamsey task force in ejeje ye kama and also kwako boa farmers no matimidia ye womunfuo first no na womuko site excavators no womutimi shibi but communicate by say womunya say no mo excavator no kra wo betimi si e de aye bibi de abo mine but the recent videos be aye say hu no about 4 excavators e one site almost 5 kra na omashe no aye new directive amode ma anti-galamsey task force nso omonye anase den na si ana omasan ahase a omoshe galam excavators no e galamsey site
the minimum say president eka say arrested excavators amahenshe and there haven't been any change of policy or direction so far as I'm concerned. Until the Okano, I haven't seen it. And the minimum say, President Kase, or changing the mind. So the status quo stands that we are not encouraging the burning of excavators.
I don't say, Dana Ghana for unity one more show. Bebre na cry a galamsey for us abri more show. Say see a baby muddy clear no Lance muddy clear was a why security zone.
The line is very, very bad. I'm not getting you. I've been struggling to understand.
Otaminka fee.
Yes, so let's go on.
Okay. Baby a muddy clear no a water bodies and forest reserve say a security zone no. Sabi say obi a year aswording na so woko no much na e kwan be na modern befaso.
I'm not a security person. And at the minimum say a security zone. So it applies generally say almost a higher security zone. Let's just say you cannot do certain things there. Anything there and they arrest you. Say the omudibeye obia obeko a security zone on be arrested. That is the same thing they're going to treat them. You understand? Because minimum say almost a higher security zone and kohwa. That's a wokwa punishment. Maybe I see or adan security zones. Never call us or more arrest. It's the same way they're going to treat you.
Arabu Yahunu Galamsey Tukwai 2017, 2018. His Excellency, the former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, at the presidency in the Esiso, se Obetu Ase, actually some. Now, Yahunu effort the Lands and Natural Resource Ministry put in place ombetimi aboa na Galamsey wometu ase ana aba from kra ebeye 9-day wonder ni bi ana sabere sa speed ene ahode amode ahyem se mu betu Galamsey ase no mukutam sa akopem time ampa mu bema Galamsey na aba from.
But you are in the media fraternity, the media space.
Yeah.
Hope you are there compare 2017 up to 2024, especially from 2022 up to 2024. Now compare the 8 months of this administration. Then you see, say, indeed there's a change.
Yeah.
And there's the resetting agenda, even in the area of the fight against Galamsey. Because from 2022 even to 2024, that was where things got worse. Because that time, you see military view. That time now, Galamsey, that 9 forest reserves. That time now, Omo chairman, Wuntimi Anko, almost say forest reserves. Up to 2024, Mulusi election. Apart from that, there was some kind of issuance of licenses. Obio, on the quiet so the effort say he should go through the process of getting licenses. That be, never be any licenses. Apart from the quiet so, and if you do that, the people don't appreciate the import of licenses. And then you him. Make us say we have reviewed the small-scale mining licenses here, and out of about 1,172, almost 900, we found faults with it. Yet the minerals commission say, establish those that are illegally acquired and those that are not going by the laws of the state, so far as mining area concerned. So again, just last 3 days, the minister SRN inaugurated committee. So they should review the large-scale mining companies, active ones are here in this country, and I'm privileged to chair that one too. And the say that a German to start it. So we do all these things alongside ensuring cooperative mining scheme. The minister, the head of the cooperative mining scheme in areas of mining, no, encourage more mining illegal. Say you know maintenance, I'm more regularizing activities so that you can tell them these are the things to do, these are the things not to do. That is the way to go. More assassins say Munkofie. Also Munkofie, I made the celebrate my fight. galamsey no because omo kofie na se wo beda ta ko ye adwuma no nti ye process ye attitude ni say ye be engage omo ye no omo ntena afi ye fata so omo ye na ye omo krata ma omo who educate them na ya ma omo technology e fata say yan ma omo will get it for them all the supporter say yan ma omo no omo ntimi ye responsible man na sa na ye pese ye no but omo wo nso any forest reserve no there we are saying say those areas are security zones nti enko ukọ na say obuchiwa mrano be adwuma.
Okay, honorable enkomo I think say wabo ni nyina wie say achire mu kama ye bedo wase say no pay woje bre na wo de nchire mu be so me Power FM ni TV so as Dwabo Ase dwumedi so.
Eso be damase.
Okay, yo. Honorable Sulemana Yusuf, Deputy Lands and Natural Resource Minister, ana wote ne nka no galamsey no de aban ani abri yie papa nya de ketwa ebise se wotena se eye nhwe han eye kom se nkoso a eye ne manfo na oba bekom enti sabe de se wuye bia na wada ho so because abri ni dom bia ebetimi ato achew na de ekwan ye wo se mra fa so no ne wudi no woni wadi ni sa pepepe nyonyono abisa ye to adwumadi ne so aha Power 97.9 FM live on TV SYZ Dwabo Ase dwumadi ana ya tena se aye de so mo kama midin di enke obrempom sabre de yenwura Dr. Sharp ho Dr. Sharp are ready no ene afutusem ensema e babeboa ne ya pomdin atimi akoso mamema Dr. Sharp akwaba na afi wonfa ninsem pa wo ni nro FM rameso yen doc akwaba
Make you so penny.
Now, boom, to say,
oh, Yamiadum, Bibiaboko, someone so,
Yankopandum,
yeah, the actually the Aben,
sanity,
Sapa Pepe.
You, doc, and Ghana for almost show, almost saying it to you. Then, Dr. Sharp, what am I gonna?
Yeah, the radiasi. Se obiti Dr. Sharp, the demon chase and Kadia. Nay, Asemka Krebiani and no eka, se Nipa da seni, aya. Ye mompa ye say ade mrew bet ye onoma nhihye bi wo no manyankopon aye dada me pa cho sa na tie ma me papa wutie me Dr. Sharp ede enhaban esa yade abra wate Dr. Sharp nka no enwo se wutimi tene onum esu se yade bi aye obiem ma me papa wutie me wuntimi mfa yade ma Dr. Sharp onum a ahoto anase ayaresa entimi mama wuti onum wo ye de en obi ani onum Debia no sa se mekwaso asi so ya kire yade a yentimi nye yesi e be for achacha kwata emumu na kompo apart from sa yade no mpa yade bia enu onu ma ode be yaso ye onu ma yentimi nye mfa ma masandi sika to so se oba onu ne yentimi anya ma wa kese ya waste time ya be ma 15,000 Ghana cedis me ba cho sai efre baby a wo hwe na me ba cho pekura mpa TV ya hwe wo so ya no se ye ma anye ya fa ni pare bra betwen wo TV station no kwan na no me ba cho ye ba ye nam kwan na no ne be wuram me ba cho sa na tie ya de bi enu no de be ba sharp no ma me papa entu sika nwu oba ono ma ye enuro ya ayaresa na ye no me ba cho ye wonum ye ni achiwade bia se ye drama se anyway oba ono ma si ye twa wasi kire esan yade ntia me ba cha ye aduro no ma wa wana wa ye ma odi asikire no si atua o na ma ye ma we nam no sa na tie adentira yade no esan se ye wo na aduro be konti no me ba cha sa na tie obi wo mo se be de me yade akira manum nura enko yade se ye one day na onya aduro wo nkasa o yare ebia mfie dua na mfie numa na se sesie sa na ne keka ho ma me papa enya aduro ni aduro sa se me meka ne da bia aduro ene ne onuma etimi saw yade stop yade no ya nom no se wutie yeye anase oman mu mpanyimfu a etie ne oma omohweye ene oma ma ya woso ne nyina no me pa cho sa na tie o oma ye nhwehwemu omo ankasa no echeda ye special nhwehwemu ehu se na tie Dr. Sharp ni the most promised herbal and spiritual center in West Africa 2025 to 2026 me pa cha nya no nkwa free 2022 be nyina pa cha ya na ekita sa awards me pa cha sa na tie obi antimi nyim free ansem sa na tie ma me papa wutie me yɛmfa yɛwɔnom nso so no yɛyɛ adwuma yɛnyɛ bribe ɛna nyɛ ahaba no nkwa na Dr. Sharp de sa yadeɛ mepatwɔ me yɛbunu ni ba me firi nkran sɛ yɛfiri ne kranka a sunsum ne tumi ne ahoɔden ɛwɔ me so mpatwɔ saa yadeɛ ayaresa we ameyɛ no mepatwɔ ɛyɛ me nanam ɛna ɛyɛ na maba bɛtoa so ɛna me di saa adwuma die no ɛmi sɛ wo kura deɛ ɔpani sɛ ɔdeɛ me ne nhyia wɔ yi so da why me interview da
oh yeah share second time
and man promise so obi frɛ obi ehwɛ yayi ayi DJ ba journalist ba ko no ma promise nse so obi frɛ nipa ba ko mpo eba ye honom no se ya ye adwama na anye ya mema ne 100,000 Ghana cedi onso mema 100,000 Ghana cedi nipa ba ko pɛ na se eja record ana na make me wa ana information center nipa ba ko pɛ mpo frɛ o se mema ye drama na anye ya mema 100,000 Ghana cedi kan wati afidie nso no obi ante ebi ntimi nsida me abunu ni ba enya aba no kwa na me sa yade ma me papa se kusi ote kwa nkyɛn no woni mmirika tu na mpa atwa okukuduro minim nie mikita enya si efi on ma na yɛ adwuma no kɛkɛ ma me papa tie na tie ne yɛmesi yɛ on yanye bribe yɛ adwuma frenchim menye bribe obaabia me yɛ adwuma frenchim bibi na di yade na chi a me pa atwa yɛ bɛhwɛ ama na firi honom enti spiritual sentence so no ɛwɔ West Africa mpa atwa me na me san kita saa na tie sunsum ma yibi mpa atwa me na me kita ɛne haban ni nyina mpa atwa saa na tie a yɛ di amaye a me pa atwa ɔmampani a ɔte so ya me pa atwa wɔn na yɛ ayi deɛ a me pa atwa ne mfoni da ayi ne suo me pa atwa saa na tie ɔmampani mama me pa atwa saa na tie a ɔmo nyina nim yɛ ma me papa entu sika ngu sɛ wokɔkyinkyia na ɔba yɛ nkyerɛ sɛ yɛbɛtew aduro no so woba yɛ ɔnom a wobɛtua sika no bi consultation no wotua consultation no wotua sika no bi sɛ wotua sika no bi a ma me papa a wotie me ma me nka asɛm nkyerɛw na ya start ɛmo aduro wogye aduro no nyinaa no na woyɛ deɛ bɛ na wotuatua no nkakra me pa kyɛw sɛ woyɛ adeɛ no obi wɔ aburokyire ɛne yɛaka kyerɛ sɛ sei na ayɛ no me pa kyɛw yɛde wato deɛ bɛn so yadeɛ na yɛse ayɛ ɔno me pa kyɛw yɛse eni aduro ɛwɔ ɔnom yɛde wato mpaneɛ so wowa anɔpa awia anwumire mpa kyɛw ɛnyɛ me mani so hɔ ɛnyɛ me yɛ ade no me pa kyɛw yɛ ɔnom deɛ yɛ timi sa yadeɛ biara saa na teɛ ma me papa entena fie ensu enchinchiri entu sika ngu mmerɛ enha ho Dr. Sharp sɛ ɔsɛ yadeɛ na anya ya obi ayɛ witness me pa kyɛw apolisi fu etie yɛn asoja fu etie yɛn ɛhwɛ yɛn me pa kyɛw nie ne bibi yare sɛ yagi polisi ni bi sika anasa ne maami anasa ne bibi me pa kyɛw pɛ so kra ubetimi ne polisi ni bi kra mpo ayɛ yi na ne naba me pa kyɛw na ebi a wo yare ya ntimi anyama na police ni na giama me pacho san fra fidie no so na gu yanim ase TV o TikTok o Facebook o dia ben Twitter baby afa Dr. Sharp to me pacho bi ntimi nsi wa Ghana da yenim ne ekita ne ne yeye ma me papa sa na tie Sharp ya buru ni ba me so ofiri nkransa ye firi asunsum ne tumi ni anwoden ankasa kita no me pacho ye ntomfom yenim ne yeye ani ne ekita ma me papa a wakina bre obi wa no ma wadi yade akina nso eye simple ade bio na nzese papa bi ba ye ho na ni no yesu obrentu mu se de ben na ni nyina ye yegu mframa fa na ni so fra America o me pa cho na yi ni kura wa e na me chance fra America nti wa ye de o ka ne nsam saa na me se 5 minutes permit me ama wa hwe light o o se saa ugidi enya light ketua we bio me pa cho ne ye de tu ayi su twa video no bi me ba twa ne ya ma no hwe ye de ayi kakra ka no 5 minutes per si sa bibi wo ba bi ma me papa entronom anyu nwa kinye na enka se ne oka no nokura na se enye nokure obi entimi metena afidie we se so entwa ntoro emfa nkyerɛ me pa twa ma kiri kwan no enye yira kwan obi anim ba bia Dr. Sharp ewo nkra hanom se wonti yankada na kese bia wo ye afe na wutie ana enye TV bia nso na ebia yekoso enti se nyame adom se hu ye o TV SOZ so ene Power FM so a me pa to nyanko pontas fo ye wadom no afe na obenya yaresa ama hoto ayede ben aba ede ama me se kan na fa hye utim se ye duro ma na me se anye ye ma me papa yamfa sika na mo 15,000 na ma anse amfa sika kan wanu yedura me pacho report ma ene nearby police station bia akura mpo dia ben police headquarters me pacho IGP no wa ya me pacho sa nete ma me papa ebi ntimi si wa hono da yedin haban na ye me pacho me hono no me nya yi bia me mfa machine bia nya yi me pacho ye mfa machine sa yade anka America from pacho nke yense ne aduro nkonkomo mo enya me nka machine asem me pacho control ni suman ani nani me pacho Dr. Sharp ne scan machine ni bibia eye honhom ni tumi ni anwode a nyankopon de amana nane nanam de ye adwuma mpacho waba besom no me pacho eno ene scan ni bibia obe anu eno ane se obekese bia bibia ma me pacho ya dia ehu pa no motidia obi wonu ma ma me papa wiase enwo obi wonu ma ya dia nankasa no abayifo na atode ama wo ebasa ba ye pam no enti na ye duro entimi mfele no sa na ma me papa ete da bia me ka asem eduro a me de sa yade no ye de hye onsem se fama obi no mfa ensa yadefo no onom na nya se me na me de ma ne se me de sa ne yade ampa cho de ma na entimi nko sa na ete enti na obekoti ma market ne ade no na nua ne haban ya hyehye bebre hwe wana so omu ni maduro obi won ma ato aduro nko be 40 years ebi ato no 50 years omu ni maduro enye se ofa aduro na de ye adwuma na yeye bibia no yewo ade a eye secret a ehye da wo ma ani tumia edi akira etimi yeye ema ne ekoso pa adenti na mama mi se asem obi efri marata to cycle me pa cho wanya accident bi wa ye twa ne nan se bi obi won ma ofa mawu obi akwa Nigeria kwa nso afiri ne nkura abrem anasa ne mabawa abrem akwa be years ampacho onyanya accident da wiase bibi ho obi ane ne odenam obi ane sunsum ne enuoma ebo ne ba ebo ne chidom ma me papa utie mem tie oba me onuma consultation no ne buanya de eyetetedia no 2 million anasa sesia 200 Ghana cedis me pa chaw na wa bua ho for yade no wode ba ne yade ni sika no me pacho ye ma wadura na wa utua bia na ye ma waduro na utua tua ne kakra ye ma waduro baako me pacho wa obusia krampa wa na odim nika ebekwa akopa ba esanse ubonse yade no ekọ ubonse ahoto ba mam Dr. Sharp ni branch Ghana no ba bia ye wa ka so ape tie na tie ni ye Dr. Sharp wa ka so ape demon chaser Dr. Sharp the demon chaser no ebi mu de aya yi a omo nso ton no ba bi se demon chaser mpacho e hodum ne e demon chaser no mpacho sa na tie uto ba bi me pacho anyamia ye ka so a ube on me se fa ka so aka o fa ka so aka usu be si overhead na se usu ka so overhead na se a fa ka eko new market nu aka so be si ADB bank ne ya ba kope ADB bank Agri-business ADB bank usu onuma bisa nipa biya se ukọ Dr. Sharp maka asem se ubi so obi na se nipa na ntimi ankyere wa na kese ma me papa oye nipa fofura ono nso so aba onum ye esansie ni mu aba ntino ye nioma bebre sunsum dwuma die bebre nipa twetim bua nipa ye sasa di obi achi a ni nyina ye haba na ye de pam me pa twa sa na tie enti obi wa na dwuma nkoso enye aduro no nko a ana ya moya de bi din wa ha na ma me papa ofreye na ye kam ye fidiam sie betima ye me pa twa ye ntimi anya amawa that means me pa twa e wo se obagiska na oju sika ngasa ka ho na osangu ye ni mase ye panim guase ye bofo no onya adwuma anye me pa twa turo challenge we sesa ayi TV ben so TV ben me pa twa journalist ben me pa twa obi anim ye ya promise mu se ye betima promise mu nyina 100,000 pa twa ba kumpo mu nya deka ayi egbeni beka se deka na nkre ni beka se
if so obi mfa ne yade
o ba won't abaka
Emba Dr. Sharp no
dabi and then wa mabunu ni ba no
apart from emum etwa
etwa wa to gem kra mpa atwa ye we 50 years ya 100 years ya ye mpa yade a wa yi years ya wo yade na di 50 years kra na ye betima sama ba sa na tie every day bi aso me ya adwuma ma me mo number se no mam 0266 14 another 4 6 9 0266 14 another 14 6 9 050 554 19 96 050 554 19 96 WhatsApp the enemy 020 489 74 54 020 489 74 54 Dr. Sharp and the Bruni Bofrin Crasher, your friendly cracker, so soon to me, I'm one so. Dr. Sharp, the demon, Tessa, Malatudaga, pay, Matwaka.
Doc,
yeah,
when did you know what's wrong? Hey, that's a paradox. I don't pay his over Kayaza. Okay, I was yeah, told you already in the song. Dr. Sharp, and I was telling Cano, na fe in some outdoor, Yario Betty Asa, in Rome war. To the sense as I want the arena co or sister went to me and sa or Bessancho with Scacra said you was Canako. Eti Dr. Sharp, the numbers are to ya, Monfana Monfreno, Nafe Monconcote, my yarsa. Ya told you median so, Nafe, ya share near a wohobu. The MP for Crote Cole constituency, a year Honorable Dr. Zenator Rollins. I see Yankopo Yadma. Saturday on the 4th of October 7 a.m. free health screening what they bring the constituency here on the 4th of October free health screening Honorable Dr. Zenator Rollins MP for Clote constituency was say what the free health screening eba net me ababe boa the constituency for now obeye no Osu Kinkanwe Chief Palace no forecourt wo Osu Kinkanwe Chief Palace no the forecourt wo pepepe Saturday edition so 7:30 a.m. pepepe wo constituency hankwa de abomoden na fo ani kire mu Osu Kinkanwe ohine no the forecourt wa pepepe na Honorable Dr. Zenator Rollins MP for Clote constituency free health screening or the ban kona koyebi na intimi emboa e wo ye to adwumadi ne so agbozo herbal clinic wase me nkan che bra yare wa hodo bia aye krankro na tewo so wo beboa wo no wasa na emom sa wo de ne premature ejaculation mini abe ma me papa se wo from pa no wasanim eyesa wo mama me ne nye wo mama me reho agbozo herbal clinic beboa wo mo de na ko ho afi STDs nemu yarewa ahodo bebre low sperm count nyina eyade agbozo herbal clinic for wo mo bomodin ekon ho yie pa candidiasis white aye kranko na no so ababetena nipa so eba miniaba agbozo herbal clinic ebeboa ana sexual weakness omo wo kwashima close to the Chief Palace bomodin na friend number we no mo just 0241 750 282 0241 750-282. Udu Tema so omo branch ho. Tema branch in community 5. Savannah Johnson opposite Dev Traco Estate. A whole number betimi from also 0557 402 696 0557 402 696. Ebusia I power 97.9 FM live on TV XYZ. Grabasi Jumedie ye dane ye ho abasese a na afi Jumedie aka nyina ye de ba betena to so twen men ko ba bia ba. Hey,
Good business means seeing the possibilities and maximizing opportunities. Making sure you have a responsive support system backs your business goals. A partner that gives you a stable platform with reliable connectivity and seamless solutions, and better understands the tools required to take you to the next level. With so many moving parts in running a business, we do our best to provide you with some stability. The only kind of stability you can find with MTN Business Broadband, the fastest and most reliable internet provider in Ghana, making sure you stay ahead and stay connected, because we understand what makes your business tick.
Sign up today on broadband.mtn.com.gh or call or WhatsApp 0244 308 111.
MTN.
Welcome to AutoCheck Vehicle Diagnostic and Licensing Center.
I hear my car can be checked here without going to Accra.
Sure.
Emission, check.
Alignment, check.
Brakes, check. Visit AutoChecks at Koforidua Aquadum Road for the roadworthiness of your vehicle, from saloon cars to heavy-duty industrial vehicles. Madam, your car is now ready for the road.
Thank you so much. AutoChecks, check.
AutoChecks, your safety, our priority.
Check, AutoChecks. Na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na kame na to na twetwe binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa
adunu asa miracle bi wo adunu je se mafunu kura se die sia twimi anka se me humi esi so se me humi ani esi so obeka se die bibi hye me so bi no ni na ye normal ni ti mi bi pi na ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni adunu anka se de nyankopon de ayi bi ahodi che ma yi bi anya sam keto ana se we de me fro aka so na me fa hye me nkwa me
me de abe fa 3 years ni ana asa me gina wa me na mu se hye hye me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me duru abe 6 years ni o tema ti am ya maji se ene meja na taya le nem kumi preko ene 4 days ana me koto 3 garlic mixture di sama me kase yankupo no yam se ende ya me no kase me ho atomia me din wa me ntiase
3p garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Climb every day. Well, many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, yeah. Worldwide, many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, yeah. Nations, many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, yeah. The nation, many men shall die because of the greedy of another man, yeah. Worldwide. Think about the future children. What kind of legacy you leaving for them? Selling and destroying generational wealth, and the people are suffering. Oh, I think about the future children. What kind of legacy you leaving for them? Selling and destroying generational wealth, and the people are suffering. Oh, Lord.
I was saying, Sam Okrah Bio at the bar, Power 97.9 FM, live on TV SYZ. Stoneboy. I say greedy men, greedy men. When the phone up, Marco said, more year galam say, what mine and sassy, most say, what many forest reserves. Stoneboy, I born you with your mama. I see we a greedy man. We are minor town for. I say you 20 million is live on Power 97.9 FM. I feel TV XYZ. Anna yede Jumedi, Dwabo Ase Jumedi, so more kama. It's Zali 9 a.m. or minor Atenase and yani Honorable Tredia Dixon, a member of Parliament, the people of Brekum West, and I feel a member of the Committee Environment, Science and Technology. Ewo eye mra sebedwam ye ne ba be hia na fe ye din komodia fa galamse ho galamse ni de yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ yɛbɛkasa ho yɛbɛkyerɛkyerɛm yɛbɛpɛ ne poma siberɛ ɛfisɛ sɛ yɛambɔ mmɔden yɛanka mbom antoatoa yɛadwene yɛn nyinaa yɛamboa ɛndi ho nkɔkɔnsa amfrɛfrɛ asomasi hyɛ forest ha ɔtu galamsey mo nkɔkɔkye no asomasi ɛhyɛ ha wɔyɛ sei yɛayɛ no saa pɛ ɛbɛyɛ basaa abusua ma menkamfo ɛyɛ mega cash lucky box mfɛma xyz mega cash lucky box ɛno nso yɛ sika woba bɛdi sika deɛ ɛgu botom ɛyɛ simple tie mi deɛ woba bɛyɛ nie fa phone no na dial star 426 hash star 426 star 5 hash star 426 star 5 hash dial sɛsi a wo phone so wɔbrɛ a mebobɔ so woba bɛdi sika ɛno deɛ ɛyɛ boxes baking kran wotwa yɛ a na wadi wobie box na wadi enti star 426 star 5 hash wo dial pɛ select station no power fm radio xyz tv xyz deɛ wobɛ select biara de wobɛkɔ boxes ne hɔ box no wobie baako so wadi sika mmienu so wadi sika mmiɛnsa so ɛyɛ 6 boxes deɛ wobɛbie biara wadi sika 5 Ghana cedis na wode bɛtoɔ dodoɔ no a wotoɔ no na ebie chances ahodoɔ ɛde ma wo na afei watumi adi sika no ɛdodoɔ sika 500,000 Ghana cedis ana ɛda so a wobɛtumi adi saa sika no ɛde ahyɛ wobɛtom and other amazing prices a ɛno nso tumi boa na wo ho tumi yɛ dɛ paa kae na hyɛ no nso sɛ NLA Caritas platform na ɔma dwumadi yɛ atom sɛ mɛboa me ne mmienu na biribi a yɛnyɛ sika ɛmfɛngu yɛ bɔtom na mmom wondi fie do nwɔtwe a mebakyɛ wo nka ho ɛnhyehyɛeɛ kakraa ɛbata ho star 426 star 5 hash star 426 star 5 hash no wa dial na afei xyz mega cash lucky box no watimi de ho account mega cash lucky box so see win big live large Solak Natural Clinic sɛ menka nkyerɛw na hyɛ no so sɛ Ghana ha deɛ clinic a ɛtumi sa fertility problems kidney diseases liver problems edema in the feet wonase atatai wonase ahonhono wanom aduru enko mepakyɛw Solak Natural Clinic ana do ani bɛkyɛ afei insomnia obi a wontimi nna on the adesa what wa amade akye wɔpa wɔnom enaduro intimi enye adwuma ma no prostate issues urinary tract infections and afei sexually transmitted infections ni nyinaa yɛ yadewa hodoɔ a ɛbɛtena nipa bra bomu a na yi na ni gye de free hɔ Solak Natural Clinic sebra no wɔnye mbrɛ ɛnsaw yare ma wani ntimi nge yie paa bɔmɔde na hyɛ ne nso sɛ ɔmo yɛ lab test nyinaa bi prostate scan and afei fibroid scan ni nyinaa wɔn yɛ bi wobɛhu wɔn akyi akwan wɔn kran ha yɛ akɔkɔmlemle close to the Harvard Senior High School no bɔmɔde na fa number we na frɛ Solak Natural Clinic for 0553 932 631 0553 932 631 na Solak Natural Clinic for enyo so na wɔn nsa oyare abusia yɛkɔ na afei ene yɛkɔ honorable Chredua Dixon Stuttgart one ye member of parliament the people of Brekum West or sign a member committee member edema environment science and technology ewo mra shebejam honorable Akwaba
measure so eche watiefo na memfa akwanya so enchia the good people of Brekum West
nice one
efa akwanya omode amame ama me som wo mra shebejam on their behalf
nice one yeah honorable abamu to saying say parliament more recess momba back.
Sure. Nyamiya Duma in about 2 weeks' time.
In about 2 weeks' time.
Parliament, you'll be free recess.
Okay.
Na yabetua ye jumaso.
Nice one.
And let me give you one hint.
Mm-hmm.
One of the earliest businesses yebeye or Parliament would definitely have to do with a makwan my mine or forest.
Good. I was going to come there. LI 2462.
One of the first businesses no. So it's so important among many measures this government is deploying to deal with the menace of illegal mining.
Is it part of the reasons why illegal mining we atiete say na ekoso bebre no?
Oh, it can be one of the many reasons. Okay. But one of the many reasons. And we know say the impact of illegal mining forest reserves near water bodies, you know.
Yes.
Who change say we or other places. So that is one area. And let's be very honest. Until say Bema who quite say you bet to me your mining your forest reserve forest reserves near there no.
Yes.
Illegal mining here hodie na mumna NTRTCC. So it is one of the reasons, but not the only reason. So we need to deal with it. But there is a bigger picture.
Yes.
Illegal mining no. A hunsun sanswo no say ye share from myopic angle. Yen to mean deal with it. It's so broad. And let me tell you, the illegal mining and any effects, and they say it cuts across all spheres of the society.
Yes.
Our environmental impact, negative environmental impact. Our serious health implications.
Yes.
Because mining no chemicals are used to mercury, cyanide, cadmium, ammonia, lead. They are so dangerous to the health of people. And chemicals find a way into the food chain. We know the implications. So environmentally, health-wise, and in terms of security, it is also a huge national security threat. In fact, if it is not properly handled, it can lead to even insurgency. Wow. Because illegal activity, criminal activity, in quotes, undercover, they are armed in order to protect their turf, which can also have serious security implications. Any environment, it cuts across everything. And in terms of economics, you know, Ghana, one of our biggest foreign exchange earner, you good.
Yes.
So if people are mining illegally, na aban nhyehyɛ nso a yɛde gold traceability eba say gold a free source a yama license or mine properly no.
Yes.
Aban ento sa gold no. It means omo ye illegal mining no ebe smuggle ye gold no e de akọ other countries aban no enya ho mfaso.
Yes.
So in terms of
obviously
economics, we also stand to lose. So we lose everywhere, economically, environmentally, socially, security, health-wise. So a national security issue, as you tackle from all angles. And I think they say, baby, we've gotten to a point as I said, you're more brutish in our approach dealing with that. And that is exactly where President Mahama is taking us to. You quote new turf, where baby you do with the fight now.
Yes. Very well. Honorable Sir Wosha, Obibeka said, Aban we bet na no. Yehunu say wayan hyehyɛ bebree.
Yeah.
Together with the Lands and Natural Resource Ministry.
Exactly.
Blue Water Guard for.
Yeah.
Yati omegum. Uhunu so obi ye galamsey wo baabi a bo aban no. Yemmra ne yemmeche no. Monhwɛ sɛ nsuo no nyina ani babatie. And other Piesie Okrah no anti galamsey task force wo hɔ a. Me no ka say operations ahodo ekoso.
Exactly.
During the weekend, yehun videos bebree. In the year 2017-2018, similar incident ACE. Wobra His Excellency the former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo bedi ade. Odi na konwa oteso as president. Ede to ho say kwan bia wono obefa so a wobetu. Wobeye odi galam stop. Odi other task force ya na ye. Ghana for bi can say as the same approach the past administration used to you know. Omo similar approach. This new NDC government
but the previous government
yes
and declare a forest zones in your water reserve say a whole security zones.
Okay,
they didn't do that.
Okay,
there is clear difference and also commitment to deal with the menace. My memoir one example say a buy ruthless in the fight, irrespective of or political standing or social standing in the society, to the extent say you have a government in power saa ban na mu empanyimfo attorney general etumi refer senior party officials to Yoko say you investigate your more. It shows some level of commitment. Say senior party officials are being investigated. Now we are ordinary party member and I a constituency chairman bina uko involved. You can imagine the repercussions. This is clear departure from the previous government's approach, where you accuse members of the government na ya rubbish. You accuse obia, it does not necessarily mean anybody are guilty, but it is important you go into the matter. As this government is going into the matter of national organizer and a national third vice more matter, we will get to the bottom of it, whether they are complicit or not. It shows some level of commitment. See, I declare security zones. I heard you speaking to the Deputy Minister of Environment, and he elaborated on what that means.
Yes.
It shows clear commitment. And in fact, the government is going a notch higher. You say excavators and earth moving machines, and yet mining and quantity, construction.
Yes.
But government way commitment to say obey dealing with Galamsey has led to a situation, as they say, there is almost blanket registration of all excavators, unless say multi ministries ama approval for you to get your equipment license. Will be an important body by the road construction. You still face difficulties registering them. So these are some of the measures. Bino Diagu Aquamu plus many others. Gold traceability, there, gold board, AirPSU. When we get there, it will also make it very difficult because mine illegally we are selling it, very difficult. And when our borders are tightened, now you fight it, smuggling, it becomes very, very difficult. And I also know conversations are air coso, and we have a better picture of it on Friday. Abra President Asia Civil Society organizations and key stakeholders on a dialogue. Modeling of mining, I know it's also under consideration. How, when you are given even a license, how do you mine? Discussions say, Yama license, you have to deposit huge sums of money, say 2 million, 3 million, for reclamation and cleaning of your mess. Say 1 year security deposit. They said they then cry or areas work or high down. Now you finish that. You give deposit to us. If you wanna BBA. So you are going into mining. They've licensed you to mine this area. Condition they say mine, reclaim the land and put it into this original shape. After mining 1 year, we deposit of say $1 million, 2 million. Government will take it and do the reclamation for you. So all these conversations are coming up. Friday, details will be emerging. A normal abino year. And this government has clearly shown commitment or they dealing with the situation. And we all know, let me tell you, one of the major factors that determine the success or otherwise of this government will be Galamsey. No 2 ways. Oh yes. Previous government, it is a serious national issue. Say, at the end of 4 years, how well have you dealt with it? It's so important. And I'm very clear in my mind. So notwithstanding difficulties, challenges, by the end of President Mohammed's term, we will see much improvement.
Very well.
I'm not saying Galamsey will be eliminated completely. Totally. Because Galamsey has been with us since Adam's time.
Memorial,
yeah.
Yes.
But the effect so it may not necessarily be completely eliminated, but the I'm very confident the measures are air course. And you know, President Mahama is very methodical, is very strategic, and is very consistent and clear in his mind. The tools are available. You know, even though you're in a hospital, you won't know baby first line drug, second line drug, third line drug. Painkillers, and the doctors will tell you don't go say, oh, slight pains, they for anagen at the amount, which is very powerful and effective. But it's a third line drug, so you escalate. They put you on this medication, and to me, then they move you. So, President is deploying all the weapons, all the tools at his disposal, including now declaration of security zones. And he has said time and again, say if it becomes necessary, say SSA will declare state of emergency. That is a last resort. He will do it.
That is what the opposition MPP is telling His Excellency John Dramani Mahama to do now. Say, but yes, say, almost say, near brepass or bekwan. I don't know declare state of emergency. Nanka,
the point I'm making is say,
yes,
you have other options.
Yes.
Other options, you know, the impact on the general society. In fact, we talk about state of emergency without also looking at the consequences, the effects on the society. Let me tell you, once a state of emergency is declared in an area, soldiers betumia supu kronuma na jwa peke meme wo nyina edemo, because when you declare state of emergency, you give unusual powers to the president. And in fact, I'm surprised to say no your first option, because once you've given every power to the president. So in effect, it is said your rights enjoined in the constitution that time, in quote, you suspended those rights to deal with the situation. So if you have other options, I'll bet me they are dealing with the situation. Now, why don't you use those options when it gets to a point when all these options have failed? Then you go to the extreme. And people compare, say, oh, during the previous administration, NDC people were calling for state of emergency. We were calling for state of emergency because Nanado had been in power for 7-8 years. 80 strategies in Bibia, we thought say, he had gone to the dead end. If after 7 years, still, or say, other strategies, and nobody will believe.
Okay.
And I don't think President Mahama will stay for even 4 years. And son, as I went to me, the other options and work here. He will not wait till even 2 years before or be caught to the dead end. So everybody knows state of emergency should be the last resort when all options have failed. The previous government exhausted all options and we call for state of emergency. This government has not exhausted. We are just 8-9 months into it. Let us see how the declaration of security zones will work. Let us see implementation of other strategies along with the declaration of security zones. Now, you sure how that will work for some time. In fact, if after some time, dealing with situation now, first and foremost, we are patriotic sons of this land. And se galamse koswa, we a member of parliament, irrespective of where you are located, your seat is in danger.
Yeah.
The general, when they blow a country, can affect you. And in 2024, we know, say, some of saved seats of MPP were swept away.
They lost.
Because of the general economic situation and the government's lethargic attitude to dealing with the Galamsey. And we are fully in support of President's approach to deal with it. If they don't yield the needed results, we all support the last resort, whatever it takes. And Mesre say it is true, say results are but we are all aware of the commitment, resources, dedication buying a pushing into it. Declaration of security zones here, but I think this is just about 3-4 days old. FAINA security agency mobilizing and permanently taking cover in those areas. In fact, this option may resume about 5-6 years ago consistently, because I believe strongly say uko sunyane na akɔ 3BN baby soldiers no wo mo enclave mu ho baby a menya so say obi be ye na adwen say okɔ ho akoye galamsey be makam area high gold wo ha obi betumi enter so where Gonda Barras area mo forest na ho no zone ayi wo ho a obi betumi enter ho uko even Bonda Ase ne Achia Ase baby soldiers training sa zone ho obi betumi akoye galamsey ho. So the point is say you deploy more permanently into those zones now how a basis for them it will be very difficult. Let's see how that pans out. Okay. Best Ghana for ne say ye nyina e call for this approach e be do what security agencies e dealing with the matter ruthlessly no ye best ye benya bi mo nzo mo be sorry arise complaining about human rights violations. So let us all use this medium to tell potential galamseyers anyone more or whom say zones are yet declared say security zones, no, they should back off because the security agencies are air corner have been briefed, they've been empowered to deal ruthlessly with the situation, of course, within the context of the laws of the land. They're not going to spare anybody.
Very well.
It is not going to be business as usual where security agencies eba forest daytime and I do 3 a.m. Now manfu akoye adwuma the following day obeba no mo akoye adwuma wie no. They are now going to be based there permanently and ye declare zone we ma say command we mu zone ni. Na se galamsey koswa. Then security agencies are more basic so you have questions to answer.
Very well.
Said this is your territory. You protect it. You have all resources, drones to fly up to monitor what is happening, patrol throughout your boundaries. I think that it will start yielding some results. The result of that before we continue on our pursuit to say state of emergency. So clearly, let us be clear. Nanado buy no first you be an call for state of emergency. Second, but a do baby who said then again some na approaches in na the officials are government officials are the be accuse you mu nyina no what clear omo frimpon watching report by yeah the ashe baby ni ade no na who say no commitment no form. So if that is the case, why don't you declare state of emergency? But what President Mahama is doing now, no, you who say, you did results are, kakra. For me, I don't rejoice on marginal gains. That is why I'm not talking about the stability levels and those things we're talking about. Your baby so what you now started 80. Your forest reserves are now under siege and no, you reclaim good. But still, I believe that is not enough. We need to clear all our forest reserves. We need to clear all the galamseyers from their hideout. And sana ya satisfied. So me person may rejoice on the gains. But clearly, ubi or person or honest analysis, candid analysis, who agree say some gains have been made compared to previous governments, the lethargic attitude to fighting the menace.
Very well. In this fight against galamsey, illegal mining, irresponsible mining, one of the regions are Wamuyebia Atia Tesepaya Ashanti region.
Exactly.
So Ashanti region Wahina Waho Ayo Pimso, Utim for or say two out of Smido. Wakasa, Eddie Afan say, Sa galamsey ye kosi. Senka Ahimfuno, e dinukre. Senka Omoshe se emba Wamukrumwa. Anke betimi aboa pa na sa galamsey eto atimi atwa ntem sa semi otumfo kan woni ne eyadene.
I totally agree. And you see, when you are a politician, sometimes you are vulnerable. Bibia ye lampo a solution from politicians. But galamsey aye se bi enye owie. Ye wa asase so. Ye wo nkuro so. Ana asase bia wo Ghana ha. Ye ne buffer zone bi wo ba bi sa asase we nye ohene bi de o. Ohene bia ni kuro bia asase ekwo share boundary with obi. So si asase bi da ho free na dey drive fa kwan so say ukọ tamale obedru ba bi asase da ho bi abe 100 kilometers na da ho ko start say wo set a factory wo ho be hu asase wura e wo ho so se nananom ene timaimufuo na nkase galamse na ye na excavators ye di duru kuro no mu a ye mfa wie mu enam kuro no na ekonipa eye no etiti kuro na mu enti aban play the part no se traditional authorities ni kuro no nso si gete krache se ye kuro mu ha ye mo bia meye galamse wo ha wan na betima be ye galamse ye mfa kuro te se me constituency bia capital gine na gine mbabunu asore se wa odi mfidie be ba ha se obeye galamse odi afidie be si ha excavator ye be hye no uye we ya wan na betimi aba ho nipa na oba be no mo ba mo krom ho no mo abe han dan te ne amanfo de te boys ni krom hofo no na ajoin ne nipa no ye so approach a aban de eba no ye hia oman nu nyina support say ye nyina nim dangers ahead and can say no beating kan ha was in kan ha ye nye galamse ndi ono emfa ne ho na mbom bayire kwadu tomatoes a ye di free konongo ba no ebe bankran ha na waba beto banchi wa beto adi enti nobody is spared nti say enti say emfa me ho no bi babia wo bia no the galamsey effect and the impact is closer to you now more than ever enti a collective effort as Ghanaians I say you fight it. And it is true. I totally believe. In fact, there are suggestions the could not be more flow to say ebeya enka asasi bia ebeya galamsey was so don. Na ebeya ka bayin fan and santos asasi so declare say hoye state land na bayan no enkofa emmo ho ban because asasi no ye nananom de obi na ekotwa asasi no de ama ye galamsey. Yes. And they said ye obi de ka kobokro no a ye che ka no ana de biko dibone a ye che no nka asase na ye de ye galamsey no se ye nananom de o se ye abusuakuo bi de na omuntumi mmɔ ho ban na omo obi ye galamsey a ene omo mfa ma ban se ene ye sa ban asase na omo ye galamsey wo so a ene obetuma hodu aban no responsible suggestion abi mo mbeki menka se ade a megetum but that goes to underscore the fact say ye nyina ye complicit politicians nananom eti se obia emanensa so say we are going to deal with these measures from the government security agencies na enkro nananom nso ka say no not say himfu bebre wo ho a omonsa ase so ko ho a gold bi wo ho ba do be ko no nano si no way illegal one se mo beye e de aseye nsuo ni ade de na nsen se ohu nanado ma hene e koye action ni ade enu nche se obi ntumi nkotu gold wo do ma mpotam obi na mmom se wo kotu ase o mu nsuo ni kwaye de no way enti sa na ye srese nananom ne timaimufu nyina baby nananom ne timaimufu ahoɔden ntumi no mo nso beye whistle blowers na omode ho nsem abedom bambofo na bambofo atu ho anamo I think say the most criminal offense you see UK the US mo okona state air prosecute obi a yemfo obi a e bi o big businessman we evade taxes over the years wa dwen be yo tax evasion yes enye bone kese be prosecutor no will state in court so taxes were evade ye be $2 million $3 million no a deny on minus sikanka ye de be sisi school adanti because of this enkwara say entumi anko school usika went to enti ama yenya medication ye de be hwe mrewafo and as a result this number of people could have lost their life so expatiated for people to see the effect of or action of tax evasion no criminalizing it enti ebia obi abo obi to one person criminal or call for life akwa akodam no obi nso adufude pɛ na oboto minti wasɛe yɛnsuo ne yɛnsase ama enuane a ɛba ama thousands and millions of people edi no are infected with mercury, cyanide, cadmium, and other dangerous chemicals creating problems for thousands and millions of people. Only the ono kunipa ba kono when they more criminal.
Wow, you should galamsey.
But the ono ya galamsey no ehunasa. I think that is the perspective.
Because on first you kobo
exactly. But watching no, ebe to me masses it can be genocidal. And we need to look at it from that angle. A very, very serious matter. And that brings us to the point of the financiers. We need to deal ruthlessly. That is the source, the financiers.
I was coming there because, Honorable, Ohi excavators here, you did to me, Obrempon, Miniska, me, the Miniska, I met him, the rent. Say a day any money fanya say juma mama any a home fuel a obeto de aye a penny for one and a yes juma.
That is why I say under the current government president no akana the FN say enye nsema e bia motai eti President Mahama abre bia obehia na point is members of parliament the senior party officials asema okano no say na pointy NDC member of parliament party officials bia obeye involved ewo galamsey ho no ye so mu a menye wadwene say waban ne woso and President Mahama has track record no waban mu no minor offenses make the Nuru Galamsey issues the government officials were alleged to have been involved. No? He allowed the law to take its course. Ukaimia me senior buga pele mo near Diana under his own watch. Or no one appointee. Enti unimua not washena, said the President Mahama. And he keeps reminding, in fact, every meeting with senior officials say what you can never hide under the cover of the government, under the cover of the party. And I know been the year who no what to be done in pension sem say nipa bi boko adu allegations and damn from keke na attorney general sorry ya watrama yoku say munko hwehwem abra sa akwa adu na nipa no bono efa party senior mpanyimfo pa national organizer of the party no na wo aban no ama aban no ba ya you attorney general but otumi nya kukoduro. You can imagine the internal year ebeye say ye kohwehwem na ebo yewura ya mina mrade ne be di said yes sanity ye kohwehwem na allegation na enam no bibia ni mu a no totroto. That is the approach of this government in terms of Galansian. That is clear departure. Let us be very honest. You see, baby, a fight na do no mempe situation say ye be compare we breso na paja ye we breso na ye say the approach I want us to adopt and say baby ye do no. Let us draw the line. You know my and so say we proportions do no and your politics in it more.
Very well.
Let us put hands on deck and deal with this once and for all.
Very well. This anti-Galamsey task force, one more year, Jumapa, me see weekend, me nya bread in my home. The various social media platforms, videos are na eba, one more chasing this Galamsey away from those concessions are na insurance as more year. But kodu baby to say mansu tonto krom na emebunu ewo ho no atie gina say even one more man security no kwakra mo wuram emesin ko Galamsey say so mo kwakwa GBP ya every say one more no that's their source of livelihood. One mo ni bibia one mo ye wo ho ade o mo so mo ya wo mo timi ensa call ma no eno no but one mo say videos be
Obrempon, let me tell you that is the position of this government. Say position no nya say ma yenye mining no mining aye kan akoso from Adam Mbreso.
Yes.
So the government of John Dramani Mahama is not against mining. The aban no ye totally anya aban no Ghana fo nyina against mining na irresponsible mining. Ye mine de say ye nsuo. De say ye nsase. That is why on the 6th August, a day I don't want to remember. Jumadie Sonko Koso Obuase launch Kwanya Yebefa so aye responsible cooperative mining. Enti se omo ye mining no aka omo ho abom na ya yenkrata mo kama baabi amokoye mo mining no enye nsuom enye forest reserve mu wie a moya no responsibly mutu 1 acre edwidwiri ho yidie mo pa yaka aguso black soil aguso adua nnua. Nobody is against that.
Okay.
Ye against the say nsuo ni ade nti so say na ye o source of livelihood ye ma alternative living na obrempon de ewo mu ni ye no kre se ena nananom de atenase a eden se all of a sudden ye beka say jai mining but alternative source ho responsible mining and so ho but at the same time say become the ones who are no nche say wo de won sam yenu be enti emfa ne say wo ho na bia unya adwuma nye na watwetuo gina kwan ho ebo amanfo tu robbery ni ade say any me source of living source of living no should be legal source of living. And the Aban way acknowledge say yes, if you take them off completely without alternative livelihood, enuntina among other things there are alternative sources are buying air to help or more person who into farming to be supported into it, or the national apprenticeship program more person and to be supported into it, or more person who be or more ankasa juma. Ura about 10,000 people this year. Yeah, what they are ochina. Yeah, a matriculation now. 10,000 people will get financial support to support their small businesses. I'm a member of board of NEIP. Oversight over the management of NEIP. So I know what I'm talking about. 10,000 people. Echina Koso Ewo Legon. My vice president and a bepa hontuma. She say omo training adwumawura training so there are alternatives aban no de agu akwan mu national apprenticeship adwumawura omo beko into farming and other businesses. Then if you want to remain in the mining, the responsible cooperative mining schemes and so it is not just a matter of the government gets up one day and woman over the years yanye previous governments but if you are provided with the alternatives, I think with other measures being deployed, we will see some successes.
Very well. So they all kind of responsible cooperative mining. Modiaba I no kebe boa ensensa sebasa ensensu. Why do you think say galam say for him person mu betie more responsible cooperative mining no medis but still no ekwan yo mo fa so this says you and in Sassina, no better engagement.
I think the engagements are going on. They been the Yankupon Yaduma Friday because
yes.
It is because they think mine are not responsibly expensive. But government and so I say in fact, if you heard my good brother Sami Jemfi, who is doing excellently well at the Gold Board, one of the initiatives said baby no more procure equipment enti community we are mama form cooperative ya mabon fidi a mode mine responsibly kama ense nsu the team a monso monitor mo mine we a ye ton mu gold na ye de team e be kakra na fidi na be ye mo a kwa yi sa cooperative no mode we monitor your activities. So with time the enti o mo mbese o mo ko say it is expensive doing response. In fact, what to do for my the cost of reclamation may even be higher than cost of, because all her excavator one day they go to her. Where we no person reclaim also sign her excavator another day. Edico sign bring the soil back. And sana with the topsoil you be guso after be muama mu bedua nua say be water na chane ade. So the cost of doing responsible mining is expensive.
That is what you are running away from.
Obi opa adufudie bebre no ebe cut corners. That is why they don't want to go back. When it gets to a point that buy no air boamo a resource mo to do the responsible mining. I believe that some danya ubenya nipa bi wo ho a omono de they will still want to do the things they've been doing. And Sankrufo no and security will be there to deal ruthlessly, in fact, with the declaration of security zones near there. And when it becomes necessary in future, if state of emergency has to declare certain specific areas, so be it. But as I said, with these measures in place, you monitor progress kakra na you share results for ibenya.
Very well. You health wise, no. Odi kan akasa no, odi kan bobo so eba na yenuane a yedie, especially a free these galamsey prone areas, banche, bodie, bayre, meko, tomatoes ni ade no. Now the dangers are there. Say yedia this cyanide, mercury, lead, other hard substances, heavy metals are yedi galamsey ewura yenuane mu na no so ko ye nipadue mu a e de yarewa hodo a ebi kura ni anodro aneba. Is it to say ye mum shada embo saade no de wuro nko akire enhu the health implications a galamsey activities de ba ana say twia no matwi o mani agusu say yate but esane say ye kwa ye benye scan engine no ene ye nyina ewu kura ye okay
o say nipa su mekai 1983 ye yankura nkete na me district ye brekum by then na east and west ebumba bia na koko wo pa no na akrantie mo ne no ma ne duru pebra akrantie ba ko obi ba wi nti no omo ko soja to forest dum land dum that just cheno no mu chisi no krantie ba ko no benya abeton no ahia manfuo koko nyina 83 jashishi ba Ghana hanye Hong I'm talking from experience. That time, my papa koko over by 50-60 acres one day condemn.
Wow.
Nina eshe. Enti sana ni party or no nyesika no to no bottom. Eto toka asa kesiye na ubia be wukura na emfa no forgetting say wo yes ade no so be ko choba na akodidi ukwa unko busa banche. Anybody be free buy but what did the restaurant tomato aye de ye aduana no unko busa ba bia e free buy enti sabi akoya sade ye twa chetre maawe utwa chetre maawe a wonwe nan bia enti education no necessary ye koso bodawro na mom ye wo nipa omonso ye pesaminkunya ye adufudie ye from greedy people wonim implications no but ono nko an ye die then the bottom no chain or mine. So it is not as if they don't know. They know, but we have to keep the education on together with other measures. So that is the situation we face. People are naturally greedy. They want and minor ye team obia pese onya sika animu ya dakas akese mu ne ade normal. We have to as a society you're taking it very, very serious. Because the onye galamsey scamming on the internet, the onye we social vices are ebema nipa enye sikantem. But that is not how some of us were trained. Ye young kwarano. Bra ya famuni the radio, for instance, since 1999, almost 30 years. Ewurema ye adwuma me started in 97 as a teacher. Me started as a MP since 2012. Over 12-16 years na me da so contest na me nwene ye enti enne nyankopon ya adom na yesoma na ba na osom gakra obi ehu ye opese bia ono nso kine ya obi benya ne ntem obi gina ya na wanwene but it's taking me 4 different attempts.
Wow, that's 16
to be here. Yes, because 2012 no finally omo drop your mama yan contest we settled on one candidate. 2015 I won primaries and contested in 2016
and you lost.
2019 I won primaries and contested in 2020. 2023 I won primaries and contested in 2024 and sana yankopon adom eti bibia wo ne mre youth no ne mabunu no ye gina behwe se de yankopon ahyehye no ebebam na ye ma ye man no ehia in fact unim sa report ana e ba bontin EPA ni pure health mo report de na ama me yam hyehye me ne se ebedu ba bi no na ye nua na ye export ko abrochiri kura no there is going to be scrutiny. Say porter on daily basis containers of yams are equal America ne England money ade enya de ketwa ye fresh produce ne normal eco enya de ketwa. So if you are getting to a point where food content no containing high levels of these heavy metals and poisonous chemicals o my be na be gi ye we bi o kai say ye cocoa grade na ye de man wo amanone o mo downgrade no because of galamsey issues in it sa no we and there were huge national implications that we as citizens and the patriots of this land ye hunu say baby ye do no ye ntwa ba enhwea no. And my strongest appeal no say let us stop depoliticizing this and deal with this as a national emergency issue.
Very well. Yemfembra economy, the negative impact are enya. Of course, already galamsey nankasano already say kroni de da.
Exactly.
Say omine de da. Na fe the entire year galamsey gold nusu be pie no. Na ehun fasuo ni nyina so akwakodi aman foforo so.
Exactly.
Wo be kwa yes smuggle gold ni de free.
Na sense ohun soup a gold board ko ye and ehun sunsan so.
Thank you. So to hia ewura Sami Jamfi Esquire gold board buy ye and say wo de ba say age say wukuta license from the Ghana Gold Board and sana wetimi aye no kura ho dewura hodo nyina no hwe Chinese for ekochi wom
amamfo enam
hwe Ghana for ekochi wom me ne o ka say da no bi frame o sorry pom minimum ha omo ye gold smuggling no ho omo di gold ba ho foreigners bi hye ho a womo to gold no e wo ho nom sabre osusu say bi ansese ya e bi a gold board national security ni we no emuguana because the gold smuggling dealing illegal dealings no honorable Guso Kosopa.
I think say team no yeah adwuma and with the experience and a best unim adia e me ya efa o my Ghana ho say obi di bone na unya a patriot of the land e man ko reporto nipa na sa nipa no mo be outcast e was society do even ya yankora wo class ube hu na mu ye dede ye yi teacher ni duro no but say yi na obi aye din hwan na ye dede din say akora ba akoma ne nsa so point say esumasi a teacher ni na pia kwa wie no na the whole class turn against ko abrochira Germany UK money and the obehwe na abrewa poso bi te na yi na bro science glass na ohwe na obi kura wutwam akọba bibia aja emrantie o ye yi bi kura wa hu live bi area ha udi akọne bo hu se wakọba akomienu abehu na wa fofo na free police obi ne nam area ha suspiciously see something say something ayaka wo man no na make say galamsey ye ka say everybody who has seen something is going to say something the same thing to say the can smuggling in woman Ghana for ne nipa bi na ye nyewo mframam ye society mu amamfo nim we live with criminals nobody wants to report them enti history blowing gold board dia bano u blow history ye hunu smuggling syndicator sika twitwiri die ewo ho amount involved no ye wo quantum ye dey ma 10% no say you could blow na $1 million gold worth BPA. When you 100,000
but my top
say oh na ma we never been blow. Say ebi so etumi sorry who say bibia nkoso kura onim say na wako blow baby e be say yenye honest still blow us awon ya desperate no edenam no mu hwia 10% baby smuggler nkoso kura do pese o blow history so na say obi ko blow wrong history obi ni ade but that is just by the way but the point is say you hunu bibi sa na ye nyina because broche de ama difficult to commit crime ne say ade a wo ya afo say mfo obi hu kura no you report you wo na ma ga na ha hwan na anam na obi eja enwura ato ho a or no twam akwa ne ba bi obefre nipa na gaze krache ade na wo yesi ne but when you point to you say no you don't do this here please put it into the one put you any bia wo ho a city authority bia wo ho they will report you see into obi ya ade a osuro in fact abrochira ade ye dangerous pa ne say o person oni obi strike deal bia o bribe ne ade wo de wo kotu ya ma no ne hu ehu chan wo because wo nim ono no ko discuss no wo discuss wie ya na wa free police ne ade say bia wo ko pa adwuma ba bi na why wadwen so o we de menye na yenye say ne ade a wanka o
enye common wa brochi
wo suro ni suro ya na de ye dangerous ba ko pa nze oni nipa na asen ye di boni awie nipa na te hwa after be 1 year 2 years o sorry o se no ade na mo ye no no ahu se na ono I walk to police station and hand himself in say me ni nipa asimasi 5 years ago ye koye sa boni we is ready to face the I mean so it is very difficult. And you are omo documentaries in omo crime we money crime be a committee over 20 years 30 years the biggest robbery case in UK the history omo call robo England Bank of England and for years will be a akwaba akwa no ka ho tena se ya say sa boni we so the wu ekwosha amunemu a enye nti osori anopa na ono akọ report no ho then all those involved syndicate no chiro mu nyina na yekoform enti difficult to commit crimes over there who committee a ubetumi a committee awie ba chira asem no so that say you live as patriot of this land na de ye hunu bi a enye galamse nsem a ye kan omo smuggle because smuggling no esen deny o man no resources so asesi a ye kan galamse enti no ma yare ananka eniga na ha ba we ni ade so we need more money to build more hospitals, more money to buy medications to deal with these issues. Na kakra na esese eba ma oman no nso nya bibi kakra no nso no bi mo nso de danen kwantanan e de kɔ amanone ekoton amamboyefo na Ghanafo collaborate yempasafo no ho ntoma na ye poman no yi anase yempoman no yi so we need to be patriots. That is it. The man no ma bebre koso or for instance who kopa adwuma bi na ye be for post ni soja na who ko hu obi so be man bribe na usuro se nipa na nkasa kura kwa wa hwe yi obema ya chewa obeko uko yi a abroche sometimes uko bank ko ya transaction ni ade otumu se the nipa na serve no wa fili up so ja $10 to ho pa and so unim se ho ye nye ne saa yen sa one kasa benya one obe reject obe say that's all person influence no influence ne performance of na yi ni ade enti o person ka yo be wonye you know say consequences be ha no ni pe di boni ni pe di tua na ye nyina ehwe enwe han enti ye besre galamsey no politicians and deal with it unfortunately say nananom obi anto omoso aba timaimufu no nti politicians they are vulnerable if you don't deal with it ruthlessly 4 years they will show you meanwhile the people who are collaborating omono say yeah the 2 million na as I say whatever it takes.
Thank you.
Now yes say all hands must be on deck krobia and sorry nyina say never again. Say be ma galamsey akoso wo ye mpasu aso ha na bia sorry said never again say responsible cooperative ayi ba nananom mubenya mo ayi mo royalties we be create nyuma ama mo ato mo di enti na say mo jaima nipa no kotunzu because responsible mining gold no ba gold board ama o mine na eden anya so anya revenue a ye de be siesi o mine no enti let us now draw the line. Said the politics of dealing with galamsey over.
Very well.
As patriots of this land.
Very well.
Ghana, your destiny, because the harmful effect of galamsey doesn't discriminate. Because we MPP ni we NDC ni near the we are to yena kobwa man so ensu ayenom yena enom free one source from aye home the same. So let us stop politics of it and deal with the menace once and for all.
Very well. Honorable Yadi and come on a baby. Lastly, no me pese yenhwe nyame aduma Friday. Yeah, His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama, Asia, the civil society organizations.
Sure.
Of course, nananom eka ho.
Yeah.
Ahimfo nyina aka ho. And most stakeholders, most of this ahimfo chiefs, no. Obviously, womo omo na ebia ma ho kwan ana sa galamsey ebi koso massage because said the open so kan ye no so wahini bia so de na isi foma galamsey ne kunu be ye easy kra anka aban emre we are sure sir with this meeting of course there have been several meetings about this illegal mining and irresponsible mining this very one bano we are sure sir ahemfu bi mu asabi omo enjoy the process of galamsey nyina ne ade wo mu no wo mo betiase sabre wo mo benya botoyem ehunu se ba bia na nye inti yamfa ye nansi fo
obempon se baby ya dunu nye hwan na enjoy na hwan na enjoy ya de a ebetumi ama on my way daache asay completely enti wa enjoy over the years and enjoyment na wanya no ye change a lifestyle na yenko different area. And let me tell you, knowing the implications ebeba with the declaration of security zones near there no. Some meeting were very important, so the government will get the buy-ins of key stakeholders near there. Na ya kwatusha forest reserve bi kwa round amamfo a ye nya panyini bi anana na bi ametutu angusu se we de ya this year say near there. I believe most of the chiefs nananom are completely against illegal mining. But few of them, just like any other any society was Nipa, you may have few of them who may be allowing these things or more jurisdiction. But I think that it is about time. And the medical can so be a territory, any be a land or the boundaries. Within the boundary or case no, and I make it so because I could see there and I could see factory or be bass away in the day. It tells you that Obizu to mining or Nakazi, I will be surprised. So would land the Dahono be a invade by Juma ho. Now, then, as part of reforms near there, I would also want Nananum to be giving greater powers in terms of issuance of licenses, because enka procedure na anka sakura ne say they should be stakeholder thereby ewo kronum ema krofo na nanum nyina hunu say ye wo go do ha na wa ya application from bottom akwa abedru sro na Minerals Commission and Minister of Lands and Forestry mo amount the needed permit. But nananum complaints and they say omonzo te ho mbehwe na obi the license aba say man permit or baby too. But let us say nipa na de bana mo kase mo mani entua wasase ntino ana wu tu na say wan tu no responsibly ye ma won enya what you say. So I think we should get to that point, say nananom nipa no kura license kura na, because ye hu ni say most of those who are doing the galamsey may be licensed or licensed. So now what the license no could do ha and o to yen in so near there. Say akonta mining or lease or say nimri forest near there. No sublet to a man for mono to say in so near there. having license ne permit no nkoa ntumi gazo bi license nti esese me too. What is the model na odi too?
Okay.
Who license, but you should mine in a responsible way. And her environment and her water bodies, any serious negative health implications and the rest. That is the way to go. Enti license and nankasa one thing, and ensuring people mind responsibly is the most important thing.
Okay. Honorable, you better say you better so.
I think this is very important conversation as a member of the environment, science and technology.
Yes.
I think the way a major headache. In fact, you break your itinerary and not yet visit mining sites across the country. Just as Nanka you take you off on the, I think 9th or so. You be take it off at and I understand that you resume. We will undertake that visit to mining site to ascertain the degree of degradation of various communities. It is very sad. It's a national calamity, as I say, but together to deal with it once and for all. And I'm very happy say your president or you fully dedicated and committed to dealing with this issue.
Very well. Honorable, you better say no pay. So you bring back video.
Obempo, me da say a production team say Mama Akwenya. Me try see me check messages about 74 messages in the free constituency about. So the good people of Brekum West are watching. I thank you so much for the opportunity, and I want to assure you, the good people of Brekum West, say Juma Modia Shayensa. We will serve with humility, we will serve with dedication, we will serve with transparency to ensure say Brekum West afan into my
menya message you as see Minuabi was say please kindly tell Honorable Stuttgart that his humility in politics will take him places. I am so proud of him.
Inshallah, because one thing about representation or parliament, you should always understand say yeba or this for instance Brekum West.
Yes.
And Yemen the most brilliant person I know. And Yemen be a mi free busuya moya de for and Yemen me wusika chen obi a ho. Nti samanfo nya gidie wo mu. You are wearing two hats. One kasa unim dia person this one, but always remember and reflect the people mo esuma say nipa bi and the wa bet na we san say okoto se kraman etia pata so a
obi na
pagya na kusu we san se kraman emfuru dua emfa ho no nim dia no sika wan kasa untumi nsore se wo ba mrehye badwam ti wo ba wa manfo asodie ye wasodie.
Yes.
And over the weekend they say parliament is in rise. Me by last week I was there for close to you must spend over 6 weeks with me go US. Last week me was spend 2 weeks. Saturday I'm going for the final week. Me call rapport up talk communities na maji o mo adwenkyere. Say dey me ba parliament na me nya akwanya say me kasa. I will speak the minds and the voices of the good people of Brekum West. And I thank them so much, and I'm forever grateful.
Very well. Nti kwachi to apem honor this message in the buy. Nti kwachi wati honorable ajo so pepepe. Abusha ha ana ebrema kwan na ne dey so yedi dwumadi no aba na wie ye Power FM ni TV SYZ so. Na yenka message ba kom yedi bi ni film. Alhassan Sumaila. I say Power FM, you are doing well. Please continue your good work. Good work, yeah, that's it. Okay, Yanko Abdul Rahman Mustafa. I say, good morning, my good brother, Enke Obrimpon. Watching you live from Ningo Pram Pram. May Almighty Allah bless you more for the good job you are doing for Ghana. More fire. Okay, Mustafa, and I'll pay. Yeah, that's a pass on so do message. By a couple of messages, so I'll be bringing. So, Breno, it's me and my own coin, sir. Ebenezer Frimpong. Eastern Regional Reporter at the XYZ Broadcasting or share Okufudia live and colored. Eben, Bibia Boko Hode. I think Chaka Sepa and come out therefore or 10 crunch or Tosumino. Brekusu Ekiapim Mine. wɔno ano san yɛ okwapema nyinaa twa fo hene nyankopɔn ɛnhyira wa mempene da ɔhene afei ni ashon kojo the third wɔno na ɛyɛ wɔhene ɛwɔ amrahia adenta ɛkyerɛ ya ni anɔpɛ nka ɔbrempɔ mekyerɛ yie pɛ abusua aha ne yɛde dwumadie no nyinaa ɛsi na me producer ɛyɛ Mr. Emmanuel Owusu assisted by Emmanuela Opoku yi ofo mienu ba ne bɛma nyɛ easy ɔmbɛhyehyɛ dwumadie ama ɔma wɔni agye ho paa Prince K honorable
XYZ
yes
moye adwuma
that's
the last 8 years has been very difficult for you abra dodo na edwane when they lost their voices in opposition you stood firm mpaye ne se ya ba aban mu ya be pagya afidie no na adwuma yefo no so yetumi aboa
that's it
ama modu baabi sana say it's not been easy ubusa menu ya mogabia for over 25 years meneno ye namana kobane ande sometimes if we sunyane ba me kaye ko Athens 2000 Olympic Games meneno ye si mu sunyane be 11 o'clock ye be break it down me na me drive na do 3 am ye den wura mu there's always been a long journey and I think say jumaden amoye no
yes
empayimfo recognize it and in due time you will be well rewarded.
Thank you.
Maya say Emre Papa ewenim.
Material. Okay, Prince K, technical producer, not techira na fi or bodwom na hyehyɛ nneɛma nyinaa. Camera for ɛwɔ ha, Edi ɛwɔ ha nom ana fe Willie ɛne Prince Ofosu. Wɔn nyinaa egyina mu nɛ ana fe wɔn twitwa bibia kama MCR Ralph Jampo ana Peter Cranton ne wɔn aka wɔ hɔ nyinaa. Enso na hwɛ sɛ TV ni so bɛyɛ kama ama na bibia nso atodin midin ɛde enke obrempɔn dwumadi enne me na metena so na me ne team ni nyinaa ɛba wɔ afie wɔ adwumam ba bia wɔte yɛn ka hwɛ yɛn na wɔte yɛn nyankopɔn nhyira mempene da nyame adom ɔkyena yɛbɛsɛn atena se makra mo.
Think about the future children.